Welcome to Neshannock High School's 2022 Fall Sports Senior Night. Tonight we will be recognizing the members of the class of 2023 who have participated in varsity football, cross country, volleyball, soccer, tennis, cheer, lancerettes, marching band, and hockey. We'll begin our recognition with our varsity football team. Jackson Billick. Jackson is the son of Megan Billick and Jacob Billick. He's a member of our varsity football team, and upon graduation, Jackson plans to attend a four-year college or university. Next, we have Nicholas Cunningham. Nicholas is the son of Julie Cunningham and Michael Cunningham. He's a member of the varsity football team, track and field team, musical stage crew, and Layups for Lucy committee. Nick is also a JV football mentor, and upon graduation, plans to attend Youngstown State University. Lucci DeLillo. Lucci is the son of Lori and Jason DeLillo. He's a member of the varsity football team and varsity basketball team, and upon graduation, Lucci plans to attend college. Ronnie DeMace. Ronnie is the son of Jamie Joseph and James DeMace. He's a member of the varsity football team and has been a four-year letterman. He's also a member of the Layups for Lucy committee, and upon graduation, Ronnie plans to attend a four-year university to major in exercise science with a physical therapy track. David DeVincentis. David is the son of Pam and David DeVincentis. He's a member of our varsity football team and varsity track and field team. David enjoys heading outdoors on his ATV, and his future plans are undecided. Brett Ensko. Brett is the son of Merritt and Ron Phillips and Bill Ensko. He's a member of our varsity football team, and upon graduation, Brett plans to attend a four-year college with the goal of continuing his education at law school. Andrew Fry. Andrew is the son of Michael and Bray Dean Fry. He's a member of our varsity football, basketball, and baseball teams, and upon graduation, he plans to attend Slippery Rock University, where he will play Division II baseball and pursue a degree in computer science. Our next senior is Johnny Huff and Ryan Huff. Johnny and Ryan are the sons of Marianne and Ryan Huff. Johnny is a member of the varsity football and basketball team, and he plans to attend Youngstown State or Slippery Rock University to pursue a degree in business. Ryan, upon graduation, plans to attend trade school and is a member of our varsity football team. Matthew Ionelli. Matthew is the son of Tracy and Craig Ionelli. He's a member of the varsity football team and the Neshannock Hockey Club's varsity team. He's also a hockey instructor, and his future plans are undecided. Austin King. Austin is the son of Jennifer King and Robert King. He's a member of the varsity football team, and upon graduation, Austin would like to attend college to play football and pursue a degree in sports management. Zach Presner. Zach is the son of Kathy and Matthew Presner. He's a member of the varsity football team and the Neshannock Hockey Club's varsity team. Zach is also a member of our FBLA, and he plans to attend Penn State University to pursue a degree in engineering. Luca Smith. Luca is the son of Dina and David Smith. He's a member of the varsity football team and a varsity track and field team. He's also a member of Layups for Lucy, and upon graduation, Luca plans to attend Slippery Rock University to pursue a degree in business. Jay Wardman. Jay is the son of Christy and Joe Wardman. He's a member of our varsity football team, and Jay plans to attend Slippery Rock University to pursue a degree in safety management. Peyton Weaver. Peyton is the son of Sarah and Adam Ruffner and Jen and Michael Weaver. He's a member of the varsity football team, and upon graduation, Peyton plans to attend a four-year college or university. And now for our varsity cheerleaders, Allie Blundo. Allie is the daughter of Ralph and Kate Blundo. She's a member of the varsity cheer squad and varsity competitive cheer squad. She's also a member of Layups for Lucy and a fourth grade cheer coach. Upon graduation, Allie plans to attend Bella Capielli Academy to pursue a career in cosmetology. Elena DeCarbo. Elena is the daughter of Al and Stacy DeCarbo. She's a member of the varsity cheer and competitive spirit squads. She's vice president of National Honor Society, a committee leader for Layups for Lucy, a member of student government, a midget cheering coach, and a tumbling coach at NCT. She also works as a lifeguard. And upon graduation, Elena plans to attend the University of Findlay to pursue a pre-veterinarian major with hopes of becoming an animal chiropractor. Hannah Donaldson. Hannah is the daughter of Bill and Heather Donaldson. She's a member of the varsity cheer and competitive spirit squads, varsity softball team, and Layups for Lucy. Hannah is also a sixth grade cheer coach, and upon graduation, Hannah hopes to attend college to study nursing. Gianna Gallick. Gianna is the daughter of Bruce and Mary Beth Gallick. She's a member of the varsity cheer squad, varsity competitive spirit squad, Layups for Lucy committee, and FBLA. She is also a sixth grade teaching assistant and a fourth grade cheer coach. Upon graduation, she plans to attend college to pursue a career in nursing. Ella Kosher. Ella is the daughter of John and Wendy Kosher. She's a member of the varsity cheer squad, varsity competitive cheer squad, National Honor Society, Layups for Lucy committee, and student government. She's also secretary for FBLA and a third grade cheer coach. Upon graduation, Ella plans to attend a 16-month nursing program with hopes of earning her BSN to become a traveling nurse. Michaela Kozel. Michaela is the daughter of Loretta and Samuel McCreary. She's a member of our varsity cheer squad and also a third grade cheer coach. Upon graduation, Michaela plans to enlist in the United States Navy, where she hopes to become a hospital corpsman. Alexandra Quat is the daughter of Bethany and David Quat. She's a member of the varsity cheer squad, varsity competitive cheer squad, and the volleyball team. Alexandra serves as president of NHS, FBLA, Region 2 FBLA, National Honor Society, and Student Council. She's a member of Student Government and Layups for Lucy Committee and the NTSD Health and Wellness Committee. Upon graduation, Alexandra plans to attend Pitt to study nursing. Mia Scheibel. Mia is the daughter of Stephanie Scheibel and Darren Scheibel. She's a member of Varsity Cheer Squad, Varsity Competitive Spirit Squad, and Layups for Lucy Committee. She's also a teaching assistant and sixth grade cheer coach. Upon graduation, Mia plans to attend Indiana University of Pennsylvania or West Virginia University to pursue a degree in elementary education. Catalina Vanasco. Kat is the daughter of Susan Vanasco and Sean Chalier. She's a member of the varsity cheering squad, varsity competitive spirit squad, varsity tennis team, and Layups for Lucy. Kat is a level 8 gymnast with off-limits gymnastics. She's also a 5th grade cheer coach and a gymnastics coach. Upon graduation, Kat would like to attend either YSU or Slippery Rock University to pursue a degree in forensic science in criminal justice. At this time, I'd like to recognize Mason Legore as a member of our senior member of our cross-country team. Mason is unable to be with us this evening, but he is the son of Holly and Toby Legore. He's a member of FBLA, Peer Leadership, National Honor Society, and Student Government. He's also a member of the Neshannock Hockey Club's varsity team, and he plans to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering upon graduation. And now for our Lancer golf members. Senior Caleb McConnell. Caleb is the son of Marcy and Richard McConnell. He's a member of the varsity golf team and the ski club. He's owner of Moen and Groen Lawn Care, and upon graduation, Caleb plans to attend Westminster College to pursue a degree in business. Our other senior golfer this year is Guy Hickson. Guy is the son of Mike and Shannon Hickson. And now for the senior member of our Lancerettes. First, we have Sydney Lockley. Sydney is the daughter of Michelle and Brian Lockley. She is a member of Lancerettes, Peer Leadership, FBLA, and the Spring Musical Productions. Sydney is the Student Government Vice President and National Honor Society Treasurer. Upon graduation, Sydney plans to attend college to pursue a degree in business. And our other senior Lancerette this year, Danielle Mimo. Danielle is the daughter of Leanne and Ted Mimo. She's a member of Lancerettes, National Honor Society, Rotary Interact Club, and the Spring Musical Productions. Danny is senior class secretary and student government treasurer. Upon graduation, Danielle plans to attend Duquesne University to pursue a dual degree in business and law. And now for the senior members of the Lancer Marching Band. Marissa Austin. Marissa is the granddaughter of Patty and Jim Schooley. She's a member of the varsity basketball team, marching band, and National Honor Society. Upon graduation, Marissa plans to attend trade school to study photography and cake decorating. Carter Brooks. Carter is the son of Brenda and Adam Brooks. He's a member of marching band, jazz band, concert band, community art club, and National Honor Society. Upon graduation, Carter plans to attend Penn West Edinburgh University to pursue a degree in animation. Andrew Frank. Andrew is the son of Brian and Kathy Frank. He is a member of marching band, concert band, jazz band, and National Honor Society. Drew is also a member of our varsity cross-country team, and upon graduation, plans to attend Grove City College to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Joseph Lepore. Joseph is the son of Natalie and Antonio Lepore. He is drum major for the Lancer Marching Band. Joseph is a member of our student government, TSA, and National Honor Society, and also serves as treasurer for the senior class. Upon graduation, Joseph plans to attend a four-year college or university to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Joey Martin. Joey is the son of Dr. Debbie Martin. He is a member of marching band, honors band, National Honor Society, and TSA. Upon graduation, Joey would like to attend either Duquesne University or Penn State University to pursue a degree in pre-med biology with the goal of becoming a neurologist. Cale McConaughey. Cale is the son of Marianne and Eric McConaughey. He is a member of our marching band and the Neshannock Hockey Club's varsity team. Upon graduation, he plans to attend college to pursue a degree in history. Tessa Runninger. Tessa is the daughter of Suzette Senchak and Michael Pustinger. She is drum major for the Lancer Marching Band and Public Relations Officer for National Honor Society. Tessa is also a member of the Yearbook Committee and Spring Musical Productions. Upon graduation, Tessa plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh to pursue a degree in chemistry. Kirsten Waller. Kirsten is the daughter of Kenya Jenkins and Mario Perkins. She's a member of the marching band and plans to attend a four-year college upon graduation to pursue a degree in art and graphic design. Jacob Walzer. Jacob is the son of Heather and Mark Walzer. He is a member of our marching band and our varsity baseball team. Upon graduation, he plans to attend college. And now for members of our senior members of our soccer team. Cameron Bollinger. Cameron is the son of Jenny and Mark Bollinger. He is a member of the varsity soccer team, and he enjoys boxing and playing the drums. Upon graduation, Cameron plans to become a National Park Ranger. Dove Corrette Bennett. Dove is the daughter of Stephanie and Joshua Corrette Bennett. She's a member of the varsity soccer team, FBLA, National Honor Society, Rotary Interact, Forensics, and Cray Mentoring. Upon graduation, Dove would like to attend a four-year college and continue playing soccer. William Morgan. Will is the son of Lisa Morgan and Michael Morgan. He is captain of the varsity soccer team. He's also a member of our National Honor Society, Community Art Club, Ski Club, and our Spring Musical Productions. Upon graduation, Will plans to attend a four-year college to pursue a degree in chemical engineering. Melanie Porras. Melanie is the daughter of Veronica and Antonio Porras. She's a member of varsity soccer team, and she's also taking college and high school courses at Westminster College. Upon graduation, Melanie plans to attend college to pursue a degree in biochemistry with the goal of attending medical school to become a pediatric oncologist. And now for members of our Lancer volleyball team. Katie DiMuccio. Katie is the daughter of Vicki and Darren DiMuccio. She's a member of the varsity volleyball team and varsity softball team. Upon graduation, Katie would like to attend college to pursue a degree in criminal justice. Jenna Glees. Jenna is the daughter of Kelly Bonner. She's a member of the varsity volleyball team, FBLA, and the Layups for Lucy committee. Jenna is also a communications assistant and an art assistant. Upon graduation, Jenna would like to attend a four-year university. Marion Haggerty. Marion is the daughter of Nicole Haggerty and Dean Haggerty. She's a member of the varsity volleyball team, the varsity basketball team, and Layups for Lucy committee. Upon graduation, Marion plans to continue playing basketball at a four-year college or university. Erilyn Nogue. Erilyn is the daughter of Dr. Johanna and Mr. Donald Nogue. She is a senior class vice president, National Honor Society secretary. Erilyn is a member of student government, the Neshannock Township Education Foundation, and 4 varsity sports: volleyball, basketball, softball, and track and field. Upon graduation, Erilyn plans to attend Bowling Green State University to play Division I softball and pursue a degree in pre-medicine neuroscience. Ryla Watts. Ryla is the daughter of Shannon and Josh Watts. She's a member of our volleyball team and FBLA. Upon graduation, Ryla plans to attend a four-year college or university to pursue a degree in modern languages. Congratulations to our 2023 Fall Sports Seniors. The administration, faculty, staff, and parents of Neshannock Township School District wish the class of 2023 the best of luck.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT. Your home for the County of Champions.
Has a throw to first, and that's your ball game. Union has won its first ever WPIAL championship.
There it is. Champions, Neshannock Lancers.
Strike three. The Union Scotties, golden once again.
One gold not enough. How about 2 district gold and 2 state gold for the Lady Lancers?
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
9 seconds. Anderson into the corner. It's poised for 3. Shot! He ties the game.
With a throw again, directing traffic, going for the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Neshannock High School, now for the Neshannock Alma Mater. Live from Neshannock High School, it's high school football here in the Lawrence County SportsNet and WKSD AM Radio 1200, powered by LCAP. Tonight, the Ellwood City Wolverines take on the Neshannock Lancers. Tonight's broadcast in the Lawrence County SportsNet and AM Radio WKST 1200. And the Trib Live High School Sports Network is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic. They're keeping you in the game. Luxembourg Garbutt, Kelly and George. They keep promises for over 80 years. The Red Zone. You can score big at the Red Zone. Art Cunningham Funeral Home. Let our family help your family. The Medor Bonner Law, a community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. Ponce's Insurance. Love the life you live. Worry-free. The Crane Room Grill, family-owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. Tonight's broadcast also being brought to you by the Penn Ohio Bottled Water, home and business bottled water delivery. Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's family-owned. Dorn Concrete, residential and commercial concrete contractors. Michael Kirkwood Jr. and Gassel Realty, people you know, people you trust. At DNR Lawn Care, have your lawn done right. the Hatch Early Learning Center, the Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, the Tri-County Principals Association, Something for Your Wall Photography. They captured that perfect moment, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Good evening, everybody. My name is Lee Moan, along with my brother Jay Moan. Tonight, the Ellwood City Wolverines at 2-6, 1-4 in the MAC, take on the Neshannock Lancers at 7-1 and 4-1 in the MAC conference. Coach Mazzocco, 10 years, 87-32 record. Coach Dan Bradley, who's coached at Osh the last time, had a WPL championship in 2018, was the runner-up last year, decided to take over the Ellwood City program this year. So he's off to a 2-6 record here this year. And we'll talk a little bit more about that matchup, and we'll start our LGKG pregame show when we come back. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio WKST.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
And welcome back to Neshannock High School. My name's Lee Moan, along with my brother Jay. Jay, should be a fun one here tonight. Neshannock coming in with a record of 7-1. Ellwood City at 2-6. Coach Dan Bradley, his first year here at Ellwood City. Sixth year, as I mentioned, he was previously also at Ambridge. Coach Dan Bradley has a career record of 80-33 at Stowe Rocks, Ambridge, and Our Lady of Sacred Heart. And Ellwood City, they started playing football, Jay, in 1907. Won a title back in 1925, but it's been almost 100 years since they won a title. But Coach Bradley doing a great job here so far. They broke the 27-game losing streak that they had coming into this year, and they have a really good quarterback and running back that we're going to be hearing a lot tonight for their stats here with Smiley. And there we go. As Jay fights through those papers here right now.
Here it is.
There we go.
Okay.
The quarterback and running back we're going to be talking about for the Ellwood City Wolverines here tonight.
Chris Smiley is the main quarterback, and you're going to hear the name Elijah Palmer McCain quite a few times. He leads the team with 11 TDs, and he also catches a lot of passing, so you're going to hear his name quite a bit tonight.
And for the Neshannock Lancers, you got a chance to see them last couple times this week and last week. A great victory over Riverside last week, the 42-0 game. And talk a little bit about last week's game, how impressed we were with the Neshannock Lancers, Jay.
I'll tell you what, they have one of the most potent offenses I've seen all year. I mean, if you stop the rush, they're going to throw the ball. If you try to stop throwing it, they'll rush the ball. Johnny Huff had 11 rushes for 118 yards and 2 TDs. In passing, 16 of 27 for 260 yards and 2 more TDs. I mean, that man does it all.
And Johnny Huff, he needs 197 yards officially to go into the 1,000 for the 1,000 running back and the 1,000 passing and the 1,000 rushing. So we'll see if he can be able to do that here tonight. Your insurance company is not always on your side, but the law offices of Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly, and George are. Visit them at lgkg.com for a free consultation. You can let their firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly, and George, they've been keeping promises for over 80 years. Now we're going to go for our Neshannock starting lineups. It's brought to you by Michael Kirkwood Jr. Castle Realty. You can call Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 for your residential or commercial properties.
On the offense, quarterback is Johnny Huff, number 14. Running back is Matt Ionelli, number 35. Wide receiver Luciano DeLillo. number 1, Don Cabellis. Another wide receiver, number 11, Brandon Huff. Another wide receiver, and another wide receiver is Anthony Bonner. The tight end is Braden Montgomery. The left tackle is Aiden Schaefer, number 54. Left guard is Mike Ponsiani, number 53. Center is Ryan Huff. Right guard is Austin King. Right tackle is Jackson Mazzelko. And the kicker is Carter DeVito. And the punter is Luciano DeLilio.
And for the Ellwood City Wolverines on offense, you'll be hearing, we already talked a little bit about Elijah Palmer McCain, the quarterback, Christopher Smiley, the other running back, Dante Spears, Dominic Hogue, you're going to be hearing a lot about. Also, Dalen Curry, Michael Walters, Declan Gray, Jackson Kerr. And on the offensive line, Ryder Grinnan, Evan Twiddell, Emery Lutz, and Logan McClymans. You'll be hearing on the offensive line tonight your starting lineups brought to you by Michael Kirkwood. You can check out the current listings or list at home at castle-realty.com. The opening kickoff taken by Ellwood City and getting around the corner, and a nice return up to about the 34-yard line. That is Dante Pierce right on cue. 1st and 10 for Ellwood City at the 34-yard line.
That was a nice run back to start the game, and there was no flags. Last week there seemed to be a flag for every kickoff.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have no Henry sighting here tonight in Newcastle. Our referee tonight is Tim Linkenheimer. Our umpire, Dave McHenry. Dan Gonde is our lineman. Julian Underwood is our line judge. James Healy, our back judge. And Quinn Alexander is our side judge. And the first carry goes for a loss.
A good tackle by Jason Billick. He was in there barely before he got the ball handed off to him.
So a loss of 4 on the play, bring up 2nd and 14. Yeah, senior night here at Neshannock High School, so we're rushed into things a little bit, but we're on the air now, getting things started. So 2nd down and 14. Smiley in the shotgun formation, back to pass, rolling, and he's going to be pummeled in the backfield. Another loss on the play. Down on the bottom of that pile. Looks like that was Aiden Schaefer on the play.
I'll tell you what, there's like 2 or 3 players, but Schaefer made the initial hit before he brought the guy down.
So bring up 3rd and long, so 3rd and 19. Another 5-yard loss for the Ellwood City Wolverines, so not a good start here for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
Now, you don't want to start that way. You want to go forward, not backwards.
Now they're going to pull out the 3rd and 19 play.
Not too many of them in the book.
3 wide receivers to the right, and they're just going to hand the ball off, and going to get a 4 or 5 yards. You're running back there. And Elijah Palmer McCain.
Tackled by Jackson Mazzacco.
So 3 and out, where you want to start. Declan Gray back to punt. Back to receive for the Neshannock Lancers, Braden Huff. Gray's going to get it off. A nice high punt. Going to be a fair catch. Caught at the 39-yard line for Neshannock. Caught there by Anthony Bonner, and the Neshannock offense will now come on to the play. But a gorgeous night here at Neshannock High School. About 60, maybe 55 degrees maybe. Beautiful night, not a cloud in the sky. Stars are coming out here. And the reason we had that, we always liked it in honor of the late Mark Schoss when that Neshannock alma mater bits played. Have to have it on the air. That's just a tradition we do here at lcsportsnet.com, powered by LCAP. Because he would stand as proud as can be, being that Neshannock graduate that he was. Loved every minute of it. So Neshannock takes over 1st and 10. They're going to mark the ball at the 40-yard line. Huff back to pass. Look, and he's going to go deep right off the bat. Has a man open and just over the outstretched arms of Anthony Bonner. Actually, it was Luciano DeLillo. Had him, too.
Right through his hands. I thought that was going to be 6 right there.
Well, they're coming out firing right off the bat.
He had a defensive back. He's probably 5 yards ahead of him.
Yeah, DeLillo, a part of the basketball team at Neshannock High School, so bring up 2nd and 10. Huff will hand the ball off. Not getting much yardage there. This is the long flowing locks of hair of Matthew Ionilli. Love the mullet.
You love that hair, don't you, Lee?
You better believe it. Bring up about 3rd and 7. And Bonner will bring in the play.
I wish I had hair again.
You had hair almost down to your waist when you were 20 years old.
Yep, it's long gone.
Bring up 3rd and 7, just underway here in the Neshannock. Huff fakes it, and he's going to try to find a hole, get close to the first down, and depending on the spot, if he has it or not.
Looked like he's going to get it.
They mark it right at the 50. Should be a first down for Huff. They are going to move the chains, so it'd be a first down. So Huff gets 7 yards. Get the first down here, just underway. 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
That's how you start a game.
So Huff.
Ionilli.
Off that Ionilli. Breaks through the hole, off to the left side, gets about 12. Another first down. Nice hard run there by Ionilli.
Ionilli, he packs a punch. When he's on the field, you know it when you try to tackle him.
Beaver Falls, Neshannock, and Western Beaver have clinched playoffs. Mohawk and Riverside trying to get in as they take 5 teams out of this conference. Ellwood City needs to win here tonight, or they're going to be eliminated out of the playoff. They can't. They're going to hand off Ionilli, and a nice stop in the backfield. That was Ryder Grinnan on the tackle for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
Looks like they lost a yard or two in that one.
Yeah, Huff going with Ionilli as Peyton Weaver, unfortunately out for the year. Came out for senior festivities, which is nice to see. Quick out here. It's going to be complete. That's Cabellas. 35, 30, 25. First down to the 21-yard line. Dom Cabellas, part of the Pony League World Series back in when he was a freshman.
I think I saw a flag there, Lee.
And I think you're right. Neshannock is going to walk backwards.
I'm not sure what it was. I think it was a league procedure, but we'll see what the call is.
Referee taking his time. It's going to be a holding call on Neshannock. So that was at the 40-yard line. So they'll bring it back to the 50-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 22 from midfield, just underway. One thing about Coach Bradley and these Ellwood City Wolverines, they are going to play hard.
I met the coach before the game. He seems like a really decent guy.
A quick out. It's going to be complete and dropped. In and out of the hands. Good defensive coverage there by Dante Pierce. Knocked it out of the hands of DeLillo. Bring up 3rd and long.
He had it for a short second, but nice hard hit to knock the ball out of his hands.
And Neshannock right back up to the line real quick, as the Neshannock always does. They like this fast offense. They're going to move the ball back the other side of the field. It was thrown to the far side of the field near the Neshannock sideline. It was incomplete there, and they wanted to start on the near hash line, but they cannot do that because the ball was not complete. So they have to go over to the far hash, bring up 3rd and 22 from the 50-yard line. Huff fakes at the hand. Ionilli gets tripped up for after about a 2 to 3 yard gain. So Ellwood City coming out playing well. Brought down there by Caden Docchio, excuse me. And the Neshannock's going to have to punt.
Well, Huff missed that first pass when the guy was open, and other than that, they haven't done anything with the run right now, but we'll see.
So DeLillo will go back to punt. Palmer McCain deep to receive with those bright pink shoes tonight.
You know where he's at on the field.
And just does get it away. Ball hits about the 22-yard line, takes in a Neshannock roll. Down to about the 9-yard line. 0-0 in Neshannock and Ellwood City. You're listening to high school football here on Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
Yeah, and welcome back on WKST AM 1200 and the Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP. First play, nothing going for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
They ran 4 plays. I don't think they got any positive yards yet.
They bring up 2nd and 10 from the 9-yard line.
That's not where you want to start the plays at.
Yeah, Ellwood City needing a victory here in Neshannock tonight and Riverside next week in order to qualify for the playoffs. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Smiley, the lefty, throws. Quick out. It's going to be complete to the wide receiver, and Michael Walters. He's going to get dropped about the 16-yard line. Be about a gain of 7, bring up 3rd down and 3.
It's a little bit better than 3rd and 10.
Smiley, only a sophomore. Listed at 5'10", 150 pounds. Very young team here at Ellwood City.
I think there were 6 seniors on the team, if I remember.
Smiley, back to pass, looking, being hounded, gets out of the pocket and gets thrown down, but he's going to gain about a yard. Going to bring up about 4th and 2. But Smiley was looking deep, Jay, but could not get anybody, could not find anybody. He had to just tuck it and run, luckily to get a yard.
There's good coverage by DeLue in that play.
So another 3 and out for the Wolverines. As Bonner and Huff go back deep. A wobbly kick's going to be hit about the 47-yard line. Take a great Wolverine roll and roll out of bounds. You know, it'll be a Neshannock ball after this 30-second timeout. You're listening and watching high school football here in Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP and AM Radio, WKST, AM 1200.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services in over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
And welcome back to Neshannock High School. Ionelli up the gut, not much there. Ellwood City defense playing well here early on. Only about a 2-yard gain for Ionelli. Nothing, no room up the middle, Jay, at all.
I'll tell you what, I don't think that was Ionelli, Lee. I believe that was let's see, Billick that time running the ball.
It's Jackson Billick into the game. Huff, a quick out. It's going to find DeLillo. He's going to turn up field and get out of bounds about the 46-yard line of Ellwood City.
Beautiful tackle by Luciano Gagrick. If he wouldn't have tackled him, I think he had a lot of green to go for.
And it looks like it's going to be enough for the first down. You notice this year, Jay, not a lot of measurements at all. You know, these referees are just looking. It's like, nah, that's first down. So down to 4:22 here in the first quarter, and no score between Neshannock and Ellwood City. Billick trying to get outside, and he's met at the line of scrimmage and pushes forward for a couple yards. Again, good defense there by the Ellwood City Wolverines, brought down that time by Brighton Mariocker. He was first team all linebacker last year. First team defense. Ionelli will check back in now. Billick will check out, along with Patrick Argero. Check into the backfield. Argero to his left. Ionelli in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch to Ionelli. Hit hard at the line of scrimmage and falls forward for another yard. Good defense there. Luciano Gagrick again bringing him down. That's the second time we just mentioned his name, Jay.
I'll tell you what, he hits. When he hits a guy, they don't go any further. A lot of time when he hits the hole, he goes for 5 or 6 more yards. Not that time.
So bring up 3rd and 7 from the Ellwood City 44-yard line. Huff with Billick to his left. 2 wide receivers to his left. Fakes the Billick. Huff going deep as a man, and it's going to be caught downfield by DeLillo all the way down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for the Neshannock Lancers. Neshannock entering the red zone.
That was a perfect pass and catch by DeLillo. Can't get any better than that. He put it right in his hands.
Red zone voted best of the best in Lawrence County for uniform supply and silk screening. 1st and goal for the Neshannock Lancers. Huff, fake the handoff to the Billick, and he's going to waltz into the end zone. 6-yard touchdown run. Johnny Huff at 6-0, Neshannock. Great drive there by the Neshannock Lancers. On to the kick. Carter DeVivo. Holder Anthony Bonner. High snap. Does get it down, up and good with a score in Neshannock 7, Ellwood City nothing. You're listening and watching the high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Opportunity. Lawrence County Child and Youth Services is looking for compassionate foster parents now. If you are over the age of 21, in good health, and wanting to help a child in need, we're in need of you. Receive free training and compensation by becoming a foster parent. Call 724-658-2558 and let Bill, Brooklyn, and Heather get you started. Make a difference and become a foster parent today.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
And welcome back to Neshannock High School, 7-0. Neshannock, our Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary, Jay.
There were 6 plays with Huff going in the last 6 yards. 6 plays, about 2 minutes on the time on the clock went away.
With 2:49 left on the clock, 6-yard run by Johnny Huff. And the kickoff going to be high. And about short, taken about the 18-yard line by Pierce. Trying to find some room up the middle, nothing there. So Ellwood City will start about their 23-yard line. And for Johnny Huff, trying to look and see his touchdowns here. Johnny Huff, that was his 15th touchdown on the year for Johnny Huff.
He can do it on the ground or in the air.
Johnny Huff came in with 1,180 yards rushing on the year. Was averaging 10 yards a carry.
That's impressive.
So 2:40 to go here, first quarter, and the Neshannock leading 7-0. Ellwood City looking for their first down of the night. And that's Palmer McCain fighting his way for maybe 2 yards. Got some positive yards, Jay.
That's a start.
The Neshannock defense shut out last week.
They've been very stout.
Neshannock only they've been giving up 18 points a game this year. A couple teams have scored on them, Beaver Falls and Laurel. We had the Laurel game earlier on the year. 2nd down and 8. Smalley back to pass, looking over the middle. It's complete to Curry, but no yards after catches. He's brought down by a host of Neshannock Lancers for a short gain. Bring up 3rd and about 6.
He might have gained a yard there if he's lucky. Like you said, the Neshannock players, as soon as he caught that ball, there's 3 or 4 players right on him.
Our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Crane Room. And grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft, or outside in the patio, especially this weekend. Plenty of room at the Crane Room.
It's going to be a beautiful weekend.
Bring up 3rd and 7 from the Ellwood City 27. Again, looking for their first down here of the night. Blitz coming from the Neshannock. Here they come. Smalley does get rid of it. Has a man 30, 35, up to the 42-yard line. Complete the first down. Declan Gray. Great little slant there. They caught Neshannock in the blitz. Good play call there, Jay.
That was a very good play call because, like you said, they caught him in the blitz and he was wide open. He had got the needed yards he needed for a first down.
We're down to a minute here in the first quarter. Neshannock leading 7-0. A 6-yard run by Johnny Huff. Smalley hands it off to Palmer McLean, and look out, first down up to the 45-yard line. Saving tackle there by Dominic Cabellis. And there's that burst of speed they were talking about with Elijah Palmer McCain, Jay.
Yeah, they said he's only a sophomore, but he looks like he can really run once he gets going.
Yeah, Palmer McCain said only that sophomore. So 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right for Ellwood City. Clock goes down to 20 seconds. Smalley hands off to Palmer McCain. No room up the middle that time. Goes down to about the 44-yard line. As the clock winds down, that's going to do it here for the first quarter with a score of Neshannock 7 and Ellwood City 0. You're listening and watching high school football here on Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by Elcock and the AM WKSD AM Radio 1200.
Has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
And welcome back to Neshannock High School. Lee Moan, Jay Moan bringing you tonight's action. And make sure you call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water for delivery of your 3 or 5 gallon water cooler systems, or get cases of bottles delivered to your home or work.
That was a very good first quarter for Ellwood City. They kept Neshannock in check pretty much.
Bring up a 2nd and 7 now from the Neshannock 43-yard line. Ellwood City's been playing a lot better. There's a quick out, and it's going to be complete. A short gain caught there by Michael Walters. Almost intercepted. It was read well by one of the Neshannock defenders, but did not come up with the interception. Walters makes the catch. Bring up 3rd and about 3 from the 39-yard line.
Looked like it was Anthony Bonner with the almost interception.
Be interesting if they don't make it, if Coach Bradley will go for it here in 4th down.
I imagine he will where he's at in field position.
So 3rd down and 3. Smalley, the hard count, can't get Neshannock to draw, now snaps it. Parker McCain will get the first down across the 35, hard run down to the 33-yard line. Elijah Palmer McCain showing some strength there.
I tell you what, he drug about 2 of them Neshannock players probably 3 yards down the field. He's a good north and south runner, so what you want, no dancing.
So bring up first down for Ellwood City. Whoops. From the 33-yard line. Smalley goes underneath center this time. Fake handoff, rolling out left, looking downfield, has a man, but good defense there by Neshannock's Braden Huff. No chance for Walters to catch that one.
I'll tell you what, I thought there was going to be a flag coming out now, a little bit of pushing and shoving there, but no flag.
Bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock down to 10:39. here in the first half. Again, Beaver Falls clinched the conference title with a win tonight over Freedom, and a Western Beaver lost to Mohawk, which that game being played tomorrow. And a flag on the play, Ellwood City, a false start. Actually a delay a game or a false start, however you want to say it. Still 5 yards.
Yes, that's only 5. So far, that's only the second penalty so far tonight, Lee, which is good. I know last week's game there was a lot of penalties. You can't get no rhythm with all the penalties, that's for sure.
To Ellwood City go 2nd and 15 now. Smalley in the shotgun. To his right, Palmer McCain. Inside handoff to Palmer McCain. He tries to get outside, gets the corner, 35, but gets pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line by Braden Huff. So short gain, about 5 yards, bring up back to the original line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd and about 10. You can see the talent that Palmer McCain has, though.
He has a nice burst. He hits the hole. He does no dancing. He's in the hole and he's through it.
So 3rd and about 9. They gave him 6 in that play. Smalley shotgun, 2 receivers each side. He's back to pass. Here comes the blitz. It's inside slant, complete down to about the 28-yard line. Complete down to Declan Gray. Can be short of the first down, but boy, what a play there by Smalley.
He took a hit.
4 players in his face, but still was able to get that completion, and Ellwood City will definitely go for it here on 4th down. As Aaron Hobel will bring in the play for the Wolverines. Said Wolverines broke that 27-game losing streak earlier in the year, defeating Carlington 46-6.
And they had a 26-game losing streak in the conference, too. They broke that.
So bring up about 4th and 5 for the 28-yard line. Smalley back up over the middle. It's complete. It's going to be the first down. Hobel, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Aaron Hobel ran over a player about the 15-yard line and bulldozed his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Wow, what a run by Hobel. When you try to go to the shoulders instead of the feet, that's what happens, the legs.
6'5", 230 pounds, and he showed it right there. Great play by Aaron Hobel. Now going for that tying extra point. Caitlin Kreitzer. Up, and it is good. Kreitzer makes it 7-7. Neshannock and Ellwood City. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and News Radio AM 1200 WKST.
For the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area, Penn, Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn, Ohio has you covered.
And welcome back to Neshannock High School, 7-7, Ellwood City and Neshannock. Now time for your drive summary, sponsored by Joseph's Marketplace. Specials daily at the new cafe and bakery.
That was a 7-play drive, taking about 2 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. Topped off by Smalley hitting Aaron Hobel with the touchdown pass.
I didn't see who Hobel ran through at the 15-yard line, but he annihilated him for sure.
Like I said, a man is Hobel size, you don't go for the shoulders, you go for the legs.
And a squib kick that's going to pick up by Neshannock about the 28-yard line and be brought down about the 34-yard line. So Neshannock in good field position. That was DeLillo picked up that kick.
It looked like Ryan Lambright made the tackle with a couple other players.
So we have ourselves a ball game.
I tell you what, We weren't sure what we're going to have, but anything can happen on a Friday night.
I mean, on paper, Neshannock, everybody's picking Neshannock to win this ball game, but go talk to Coach Bradley. Bradley's got these kids believing. Like I said, they've been playing well. Coach Bradley is a winner. Of course, Coach Mazzocco, he's in his 11th year. He's a winner also. Huff, hand off to Ionelli, finds himself through the hole, picks up about 5 yards. Bring down 2nd and 5 for Neshannock in this hurry-up offense.
I noticed they played out quite a bit.
Yeah, Matt Ionelli, part of the WPIHL Hockey Championship team from last year, scored 5 goals and had 13 assists last year for the Neshannock Lancers. Ionelli again barrels his way, gets the first down up to the 45-yard line. Yeah, Neshannock, a lot of success last year with the hockey championship, the state basketball championship. And by the way, congratulations, Coach G. I saw her last night. Pennsylvania Gatorade Coach of the Year in the state of Pennsylvania. Coach G asked her if she was surprised. She said she was shocked that she was awarded that. Ionelli again breaks a tackle down the 50, down to the 46-yard line, of Ellwood City. Bring up 2nd and short. But I said, Coach G, I said, what are you going to do? You get the Coach of the Year award. Now you're selling popcorn and Snickers. I mean, she was doing everything at the gym last night. But congratulations to Coach G. We always kid her, but great honor for her. 2nd down and 1. Ionelli again, first down up to the 41-yard line. So it's all Matthew Ionelli right now, Jay.
Tell you what, you give him the ball until you can't make any yardage. It's 2 first downs there in a row.
Ionelli listed at 5'9", 180. First down. Huff, pitch to Ionelli off to the right. Side steps a man, gets down to about the 38-yard line. Should have been a loss, but he turned it into about a 3-yard gain to Ionelli.
Tackled by Aaron Hobel. He's doing it all tonight, Lee.
Clock down to 7:45 to go here, first quarter. 7-7, Neshannock and Ellwood City. Thanks for tuning in on AM Radio 1200 WKST and the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP. 2nd down and 8. Fake handoff. Huff is going nowhere this time. Brought down in the middle of that pile there.
Looked like I don't see his number on it.
Yeah, I was just looking at. We don't have a number 39 on our roster. We went to the coaches. Number 39 was not listed, so
I believe it's Declan O'Brien.
Okay, 3rd down. Huff rolling left, and he's going to tuck it and try to run, but he's not going to get the first down. Pushed out of bounds by Brighton Mariocker. That's going to bring up a 4th down and about 6.
And Huff took off. I thought he might have had the corner, but Mariocker made sure he didn't.
No hesitation here. Neshannock going to go for it for 4th and 6 for the Ellwood City 37-yard line.
Sort of a no man's land, Lee. You get too far for a field goal, and you might as well just go for the first down.
That's going to be 4th and 6. Huff. Snap, back to pass. Blitz coming, avoids the blitz. Turns the run, 35-30 to 25, pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So Huff gets the first down, a 12-yard gain. So Huff doing it with his legs, as he has all year. At this rate, I think he's going to have to wait for that 197 yards passing.
He's about due to throw a pass here.
Down to 6:51 to go here, first half. 7-7, Ellwood City and Neshannock. Fake to Billick. Huff finds a hole down to the 14-yard line. Another first down. Great fake there by Billick. Most of the line went with Billick. Huff pulled it out of his belly, found the little hole there, gained 12 yards, first down.
He does that very well, pulling the ball back out. I noticed last week he did it several times. He even faked us up here in the press box.
And Neshannock in the red zone. They're currently hiring down there at the red zone. Give them a call, red zone. Of course, everybody's hiring, I think, as Billick takes the outside handoff and gets about 2 yards. You can make sure you stop by the red zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. Sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more. Plus, they print the shirts for us to hand out for the LCAP player of the game and our Melee Chiropractic play of the game that we do every game. 2nd and 7 from the 12-yard line from Neshannock. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Huff gives it to the first man through, and that's Ionelli, and he's going to barrel his way down to about the 6-yard line. Might be just short of the first down. Let's see where they mark it. Be about 3rd and 1. Hand off to Ionelli again, brought down at about the 5-yard line. He fumbles the ball. Is it a fumble or not? Let's look at the referees.
Yes, it is.
And they're going to call it a turnover. So Ionelli loses it. The Medora Bonner Law turnover, your community firm with a personal connection and individualized service. Boy, starting to sound like a familiar person there.
I'm not going to touch that, Lee.
But Ionelli get that ball stripped.
After 4 first downs in a row, they give up the ball going in for the touchdown.
Didn't see who got the strip, but nonetheless, Ellwood City will take over their own 3-yard line. Palmer McCain fights his way up to about the 6-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 7. Remember at the half, we have the Trib Live High School Sports Network halftime show. The Trib's Don Rebel and James Dotson, who's in New Wilmington right now, but he's going to be with Don Rebel, looking at WPL football playoff scenario with 2 weeks to go. That's the Trib Live High School Sports Network halftime show. I don't know how he does that. He's going to fly from New Wilmington down to Pittsburgh, and then nonetheless, he'll get it done. Palmer McCain fights for a couple more yards up to about the 8-yard line. Each team still with 3 timeouts. Or should I say 3 Ponch's Insurance timeouts.
3rd and 4 is a very important 3rd down here for Ellwood City.
And I probably shouldn't say this, but it's a quick-moving first half.
Well, when you only, I think there's only 2 or 3 passes in the whole first half so far.
Smiley looking left, nothing there. He's going to tuck it and run, get up to about this 18-yard line. It's going to be 13-yard line, very close to the first down. They're going to move the chains.
Ooh, I thought he was short.
And you can hear some of the fans saying he was short, but I'm noticing this year, you notice that hardly any measurements this year. Referees are just saying, yep, let's go. It's a good job by Christopher Smiley, the sophomore, tucking and running, getting the first down. So we're down to 3:55 to go here first half. Neshannock and Ellwood City tied at 7. Smiley hands to Palmer McCain. Going nowhere, brought down by the Neshannock defense, and Ronald DeMays tried to get outside, but DeMays forced him inside and made the tackle.
He might have got a yard in that play, Lee. That's about it.
Yeah, they're going to give him 2, up to the 15. Clock down to 3:23 here to go to the first half. Yeah, score's going to send some shockwaves around the WPIO right now with a 7-7 tie here in the first half.
I don't think they really underestimated Ellwood City, but they thought, we should be no problem with them.
Palmer McCain tries to get outside. He's going to be hit at a 4-yard gain, swarmed by the Neshannock defense. Actually, they're going to give him forward progress up to the 20-yard line, so a good 5-yard gain there by Palmer McCain. Bring up 3rd down and 3. Now, you would think if Ellwood City does not make this first down, you would think you'd have a Ponce's Insurance timeout, so you can save some time in the clock.
Yeah, see what happens here, Lee.
And Jay Warbin comes up holding his arm on the defensive end, so we'll see if he's going to be okay. 3rd down and 3, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Smiley. Hands to the Palmer McCain, fights it into the middle of the line, but he's not going to get there. He'll only get about a 1-yard gain. He's going to come up short, and there's that. Saw the hands go up. Thought maybe a Ponce Insurance timeout coming, but not. So Ellwood City's going to have 4th and 2, and here comes the timeout now. So Ponce's Insurance timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to Watching the High School Football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and News Radio AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
And welcome back. Lee-Mo and J-Mo bringing you tonight's action here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST. 2:10 to go here, first half. 7-7 Neshannock Ellwood City. Yes, you heard right. 7-7 Neshannock and Ellwood City. 4th and 1. They're going to make it for the 22-yard line, and they're going to line up to go for it. Let's see if they do now. Smalley underneath center.
Very bold play on their part.
Let's see if they just try to draw him offside. The hard count. Now they're going to back up. Go in the shotgun. Play clock down to 10. And now Ellwood City's going to call the Pawn's Insurance timeout. We'll take another quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this 30 seconds.
DNR Lawn Care can take care of all of your landscaping and grass cutting needs. They are fully insured, accept just about any payment method, and have nearly 20 years of experience in the lawn maintenance business. Call DNR Lawn Care today to schedule an estimate or send them a message on Facebook. DNR Lawn Care. Have your lawn done right.
And welcome back here to Neshannock High School. So, Jay, they line up underneath, try to draw them offside, did not. Let's go shotgun. No, we're not going to draw them offsides either. Call the timeout.
Giving the Neshannock a lot of did a good job there on jumping offsides.
And I wouldn't have been surprised. I mean, with Ellwood City, they're coming in with a record of 2-5. It's like, what do you have to lose? You know, you're trying to build a program. Why not? But I mean, I understand why you don't go for it. You know, but nonetheless, Bonner and Braden Huff go back deep in a high, short kick. Fair catch taken at the Ellwood City 45-yard line by Anthony Bonner. So that's a 23-yard kick. 2:04 left to go here, first half. Let's see if Neshannock can put some points on the board before the half ends, Jay.
I'll tell you what, I'm surprised they haven't thrown the ball more than they have.
Make sure at Penn, Ohio, you can stay refreshed by enjoying hot or cold water at the click of a button, or enjoy a cup of coffee with our bottom-loading water cooler option. Get 3 free bottles and first month cooler rental free when you sign up today. Thanks to the Penn, Ohio Bottle Water Company for tonight's sponsorship. 2:04 to go here, first half. Huff, man comes into motion. Huff's going to fake that jet sweep. He's going to take off himself. 45-40, finds a crease. 35-30. Knocked down at the 30-yard line, inbounds, but the clock does stop in high school football. And a first down, a 15-yard run there by Jonathan Huff.
He made a nice run there to get the first down.
Looked at the line, three receivers to his left, one to the right. Sidecar is Billick. And he's going to fake it to Billick, and Huff trying to get through the middle, nothing going there. Brought down after a short gain, and there's the big boy again, Hobel, in the backfield again.
We've mentioned his name quite a bit tonight, Lee.
Bring up 2nd and 9 now with the clock down to 1:30. Plenty of time in the clock, and they're going to get a Pawn's Insurance. Actually, we're going to have an injury in the play.
Looks like the cramps, Lee.
And with that injury timeout, we're going to take a timeout ourselves. You're listening to high school football here in Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Ignite by Hatch is a digital learning environment designed to help pre-K and kindergarten teachers extend their reach to nurture whole child growth while building essential skills for school success. In just 30 minutes of independent playtime per week in school or at home, Ignite by Hatch boosts learning across 7 domains aligned to both state and national standards. Ignite's whole child approach is particularly critical this year as programs address both social-emotional development and learning gaps created due to the global pandemic. Honoring the power of homeschool partnerships, Ignite's parent dashboard and family experiences ensure children have access to learning no matter the environment. With an intuitive design and straightforward implementation, Ignite powerfully extends teachers' reach and impact, boosting children's learning all year long.
And welcome back. Going off in its own power, Ryder grinning. Remember, coming up at the half is the Trib Live High School Sports Network halftime show. Don Rebel and James Dawson will look around the WPL and the playoff scenarios. Clock running, 1:25. Huff rolling out those left. Quick short pass. It's going to be complete. 25 out of bounds. About this, actually going to say he's inbounds at the 17-yard line by Dominic Kubelis. It's going to be a first down. Clock will stop with the first down.
Tackled by Dominic Koch, 9th grader.
So first down and 10 from the 17-yard line for Neshannock. Hand off to Billick, finds some room in the middle, down to the 10-yard line is Billick. Maybe give him the 9, bring up second and about 3. Clock down to 53 seconds. Neshannock still with 2 timeouts. They got plenty of time here. Huff, short drop, looking over the middle, slant complete, touchdown. Braden Huff with the 10-yard touchdown. Neshannock leads 13-7.
He was wide open. He took that slant and wasn't within 5 yards of him.
So a 10-yard touchdown pass to Braden Huff. Makes it 13-7, extra point coming. The snap, down, up, and then low good. He pulled it, did to Vivo. So with a score, Neshannock 13 and Ellwood 7. We will take a break. Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP and the Trib Live High School Sports Network and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Yeah, welcome back to Neshannock, our Joseph's Marketplace Drive summary. If we can follow him on Facebook to see what's cooking today.
That was a 4-play drive, taking about a minute and a half off the clock. It was a 10-yard pass, TD pass from Huff.
I want to thank the Art Cunningham Funeral Home Extra Point. They've been sponsoring that all year. They can specialize in funeral and cremation services as well as pre-planning. 42 seconds to go here. DeVivo, line drive kick. It's going to be picked up about the 10-yard line, up to the 15, 20, left side, 25, 30, still going, 35, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Good run back there by Dante Pierce. So Ellwood City still with 2 timeouts, the 40-yard line.
Be nice if they can get something, Lee, here.
Yeah, they're going to have to go a long way because Caitlin Kreitzer's range a little short. She's Kreitzer, part of the soccer team and the basketball team, is Caitlin. Showed a pretty strong leg in that extra point, though. So I would say maybe 30-yard max. So you get a long way to go. Let's see how Ellwood City plays this with 33 seconds to go. Smalley, back to pass, short, completes to Hobel, about to the 48-yard line. Ellwood City will call that timeout. We'll keep it right here. Got a lot going on in Lawrence County. Tomorrow we will have Mohawk versus Charleroi first round girls soccer action on the Lawrence County Sports Network. Is on the TV side, you look at Peyton Weaver as he's in his wheelchair still. Able to walk a little bit with the crutches, so it's good to see. Last time I saw him, he wasn't allowed to put any pressure on that leg, so now he's at least hobbling around on the crutches a little bit is Peyton. But we have Mohawk and Charleroi next week, and then all the volleyball team brackets came out this week with the Union, Laurel, Neshannock, and Shenango all going to be action with volleyball action. Stay tuned to Lawrence County Sports Network and check their website and see what broadcast Mr. Dotson will have planned next week. Tuesday and Wednesday are the volleyball brackets, and then next week, possible triple header for football on the Lawrence County Sports Network. I know we're going to have Ellwood City and Riverside, and we're going to have Shenango and Laurel also. And they're trying to change the clock to 26 seconds here in the first half, as they're trying to get the clock right. Trying to get, there we go, finally up to 26 seconds. Second down and 2 for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Smalley in the shotgun formation. Gets the snap, back, looking deep. And it's going to be intercepted and dropped. In and out of the hands of Braden Huff.
That was too easy, Lee. It was right in his hands.
It was looking for Michael Walters. Huff did not go for the pump and go.
I think the ball's about 10 yards short of where he wanted to throw it to.
Yeah, Huff, I mean, he had a lot of room to run. I wonder if that will change the playing cards now for Mr. Bradley here on 3rd and 2 from the 48-yard line.
I think he's going to try to get the first down because he still has 2 timeouts left.
Actually, he's down to 1 timeout. Quick snap, Palmer McCain gets outside. There he goes, 50, 45, 40. Lowers the head, gets out of bounds about the 34-yard line. First down, Ellwood City with 14 seconds to go. Boy, Palmer McCain's going to be a nice running back. Actually going to mark him out at the 36-yard line. So you need another 20 yards here to get in Kreitzer's field goal range.
Lowered that shoulder and down the field he went.
Well, you like the way these Wolverines are playing.
Oh, they're very impressive. They're definitely underdogs, but they don't care.
Trip receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Smalley in the shotgun. Smalley back to pass, looking under pressure, and he just throws it away. Well, I don't think he was outside that tackle box. I'm waiting for the that's what Coach Mazzocco, he's coming out right now. They're trying to get that. They're trying to get the flag, and now the referees are going to go talk about it right now. I have to agree with him. It did look like he was out. I thought it should be an intentional grounding call too, Jay.
I'm not going to call it, Lee.
And Coach Mazzocco not going to get the call with it. And he's still pleading for the call right now. Down to 8 seconds. Smalley, handoff to Palmer McCain. He's going to be drilled at the line of scrimmage and pushed out of bounds with 2 seconds to go. Now the Hail Mary.
That's all you got to have left here.
Coach Mazzocco's still pleading his case right now on the sideline. And there's the flag on Coach Mazzocco.
So is that going to be 15, Lee?
That's an unsportsmanlike conduct, and the coach, that might put Ellwood City. Let's see what the call was, but it's definitely going to be against Coach Mazzocco. The ref had enough.
He never left up the whole play and the next play.
And now let's go talk to the head referee right now. But I'm sure, I mean, I referee softball, and I know it's like, okay, that's enough, next word. And if he keeps talking, and that's, so the flag went flying. Let's see what the call. It's got to be unsportsmanlike on the coach. But whether it's the personal foul 15 yards or not, it's the other story.
15 might put her close to field goal range, Lee.
15's, that's going to put it down to the 38 yards. Whether Kreitzer has that or not, be interesting. Referee's still writing down the infraction. Doing all the paperwork.
So if he does anything again, he'll be ejected.
Boy, he's writing a book. You can see it on the website side here, the LC SportsNet. You can see our head referee still like writing a book right now. And once again, there goes the 15 yards. And the call will come now. There's the call, the unsportsmanlike on the coach.
Looks like they're just going to run a play leave.
Yeah, but now you have enough room to get to the end zone here. From the 21-yard line, first down and 10, actually move it to the 23. So Ellwood City a chance here with 2 seconds to go. So they're not going to do the 40-yard field goal. They'll go for the end zone. Smalley under pressure. And he's going to be dropped in the ball with a fumble. Ellwood City picks it up. No, Neshannock able to pick it up, but falling on it and not able to get any further yardage is Michael Ponciani. And he comes up hobbling on that fumble recovery, does Ponciani, but Ellwood City escapes. Neshannock 13, Ellwood City 7 here at halftime. Let's go to the Trib Live High School Sports halftime show with Mr. Don Rebel and James Dotson.
Week 8 edition of the halftime show here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, right smack dab in the middle of the stretch run of the 2022 regular season. More and more teams have clinched after week 7. More and more will be added to that list after week 8. We'll break it down as best as we possibly can as you enjoy, right before you enjoy the second half of the game you're checking out here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. No, that's not Chris Harlan. That is James Dotson. He is the Manny Mota of the network. Coming in, nobody gets that. That's under the age of 40, but that's okay.
Oh, why don't you call me Manny Diaz? I can be the closer here. How's that?
All right. Do we have to play that? Is he the one with that toe tap and music?
I can hear my nephew playing it in the background.
I love it. But anyway, let's get right to what we're here for, the playoff picture. 6A, big one going on tonight, Seneca Valley and Central Catholic. Big for both, really almost a must-win for Central Catholic. But Seneca Valley, if they were to fall tonight and to fall next week against North Allegheny, they could be on the outside looking in. So they, big game for them as well. North Allegheny, the only team in. I mean, this is 6A, like 5A and some of the other classifications. Great parity, and has been very, very competitive as well.
Yeah, it has. And it's kind of interesting that, only 5 teams, yet so many different scenarios that can play out in these last 2 weeks, especially with Seneca Valley having conference games each the last 2 weeks. But just will be really fun to see how this one plays out tonight with Peyton Wainer against Graham Haddix in that game between Central Catholic and Seneca Valley. But then, North Allegheny with Logan Kushner just shy of 1,000 yards as well, waiting. Which team I think is going to have the balance of running, though, into the postseason is what's going to be the biggest thing to watch out for. But you got to get there first.
Yep. No.
our Girl Boss show continues, we feature our dance line with a song off Lady Gaga's debut album, The Fame. This is 2008's Poker Face. Blue Band will conclude tonight's Girl Boss show with Billie Eilish's 2019 hit, Bad Guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lincoln High School Marching Blue Band. The Blue Band is under the direction of Mr. Lee Caldwell and Justin Miller. Choreography by Tyler Bacon Westfall and under the field leadership of Senior Brady Smith. I am Bill Gilkey, the voice of the Blue Band, and thank you for supporting the Lincoln High School Marching Blue Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Band Funk.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the field the Neshannock Lancer Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Ms. Kimberly Heim and Assistant Band Director Ms. Abby Senator. Mrs. Taylor Heiler is the Lancerette Advisor, and Mr. Connor Proctor and Ms. Gabby Black are assistant staff members. Grade captains are seniors Drew Frank, Joey Martin, and Mia Perino. Rachel Dorn is our band historian, and the band is led onto the field by drum major Tessa Runninger. The Lancer Band would like to present the 2022 halftime show. Our first tune was released in 1978 by one of the most successful American bands of all time. Known for their dramatic horn section and numerous top hits, the funk band Earth, Wind, and Fire have won countless awards and honors for their music. Here is September. Our next section will feature our Lancerettes, led by our seniors Sydney Lockley and Danny Mimo. School's Out was first recorded as the title track of Alice Cooper's fifth album. It was released as the album's only single on April 26, 1972. It has been regarded as the band's signature song and reached number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. We hope you enjoy the Lancer Band's performance of this hard rock classic. classic sounds of the 1980s rock band Starship. This tune will take you back in time to the era of leg warmers, big hair, and MTV. Featuring our instrumentalist seniors, Marissa Austin, Carter Brooks, Drew Frank, Joseph Lepore, Joey Martin, Cale McConaughey, Tessa Runninger, Kirsten Waller, and Jacob Walzer. Please enjoy We Built This City. For our Neshannock Lancer Marching Band. The band gives a big thank you to the Neshannock School Board, administration, faculty, staff, band parents, and community members for their support of our music program. We hope you've enjoyed our halftime show. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and go Lancers!
Taking on Shaler, which is sort of in desperation mode after losing a couple of conference games. So, and then in the Allegheny 6 conference, Bethel Park, South Fayette, one of the bigger games going on tonight. But again, that's going to come down to week 9, and really that Bethel Park Peters Township game's going to be pretty huge.
Could be a 2-way or even a possible 3-way tie for the chair of that Allegheny 6 conference, Don. It's going to be fun to watch how that one plays out. Franklin Regional, the only team that's clinched, but they still need a win here tonight, or actually next week in week 9 to get the outright Big East championship. They got 3 great athletes there, quarterback, running back, and wideout, and Sarnik, Benza, and Hudak that have been really, really strong for the Panthers. But the Northeast, I mean, we didn't really mention, how does Central Catholic push forward after that magical, crazy finish with the blocked field goal, offensive return for a touchdown? Was it past the line? Was it not? That could be something that can spur them the rest of the way, but it could also fuel Penn Hills, the losing team. And, I mean, you're just glad in the end that it was non-conference. It doesn't matter who makes it into the playoffs in the end. But, Penn Hills is going to finish at Woodland Hills. That could be a big game to keep them at the top with Julian Duggar and Amir Key with their combination. John and Julius George of North Hills still fighting for the top spot. And I give credit to Woodland Hills, a 3A school by numbers, but they stayed in 5A and they've held themselves well. We'll see what happens tonight. Is going to play big into how their season ends. They could be at the top, or they could be fighting for even getting into the postseason.
Yeah, indeed. North Hills, Pine Richland, a big one next week. South Fayette, Upper St. Clair, also a big one next week in 5A. Let's go to 4A, Parkway Conference. 4 teams are in: Central Valley, Aliquippa, West Allegheny, Montour, Blackhawk, probably only a matter of time before it could be tonight, before the Cougars secure the 5th playoff spot. The Parkway Conference gets 5. The Big 8 Conference gets 4. 3 have been clinched with McKeesport, Laurel Highlands, and Thomas Jefferson. Thought Latrobe was in, my blow, my bad, but they, in all likelihood, will be in. A lot of crazy stuff needs to happen to keep the Cats out of the postseason. And then the Greater Allegheny Conference going on tonight, the big one for first place, Armstrong taking on Highlands. Another big one going on tonight as far as that three teams battling for the final 2 playoff spots. Hampton taking on Mars. They're currently tied with North Catholic for 3rd place.
And then they play Highlands next week as well. So big stretch run here for Hampton. But yeah, that battle for first place in that Greater Allegheny Conference. Winner gets at least a share between Armstrong and Highlands. And, you keep hearing about Caden Olson. Get some love to Chandler Timmons, a good dual threat quarterback with 16 total touchdowns, and 2 others on that team with 10 total touchdowns. But you're looking at the Parkway, looking ahead to next week as well, where you're going to see Taquai Hayes, Brett Fitzsimmons, and Aliquippa versus Central Valley. Winner is going to be the number 1 seed. The question is, where will the loser of that game be? Will they be the 2? Will they be the 3? It's we'll have to look forward to that.
The 3A, Western Hills Conference. Avonworth is in. West Mifflin is in with a win over Hopewell tonight. South Park is in good shape. They have a non-conference game tonight. They could clinch depending on what happens elsewhere. Beaver also, if they could take care of business tonight at Quaker Valley, a big step toward and possibly clinching a playoff berth. Allegheny 6 Conference, Freeport is in. Shady Side Academy in. East Allegheny in with a win tonight. Deer Lakes in with a win tonight, or an East Allegheny win. That would also clinch them a playoff berth. Interstate Conference, EF is in, Bell Vernon is in. Those 2 headed toward a showdown in Week 9. Southmoreland also back into the playoffs for the 3rd time after a nasty 40-year drought ended in 2019. Mount Pleasant knocking on the door.
Yeah, but look at that Southmoreland Bell Vernon game tonight as being a big part for the seeding as well, Don. I think it's going to be one to watch for. A tough finish with Bell Vernon, Southmoreland, and EF to finish. And give some love to the Scotties. How about Ty Kefner with 16 touchdowns and 58 receptions on the year? Great numbers there for the Southern Scotties. We'll talk about the Northern Scotties in a minute.
2A, Allegheny Conference, Steel Valley is in. Sarah Catholic is in. Ligonier Valley is also in. 2 more spots still up for grabs. MAC Conference, Beaver Falls in, Neshannock in, Western Beaver in, looking like Riverside and Mohawk will claim the final 2 playoff berths. And Mohawk, that would just add to that great story. And in the Century Conference, Stowe Rocks, Washington in, McGuffey, Keystone Oaks on the brink. KO, if they could beat Washington tonight, clinches.
And then Washington hosts McGuffey next week, which will be big for that number 2 versus 3 spot potentially. Well, either way, no matter what. Steel Valley, Sarah Catholic, looking forward to that one in Week 9. How about the almost 2 quarterbacks now for Sarah Catholic approaching that 1,000 mark, passing the ball on the year. And in the MAC, you're going to have a big game between Beaver Falls and Western Beaver. If the Golden Beavers pull that one off, you have a 3-way tie for the top of the Midwestern Conference, and then you have fun trying to seed them as well. But just great battles, and this is going to be a deep, deep classification here in the playoffs.
Very quickly, Class A Big 7, Laurel, Southside, Union, all in. Eastern Conference, Greensburg Central, Leechburg, Clareton in. Black Hills Conference, Bishop Canavan, Burgettstown in. Osh close for Cherry, closing in also on a playoff berth. Mapletown in from the Tri-County South, playing Monessen tonight for the conference championship. Monessen, California, Carmichael's in pretty good shape down the stretch.
Southside Union is the big game tonight, Don. Winner of that one will have a home game in the playoffs. In Southside, they had Laurel last week, Union tonight, Rochester next week. Yeah. If they lose all 3, they could go from being, if they won all 3, they could have been a 1 or 2 seed. And if they end up losing these last 2, could be all the way down to a 13, 14. Just craziness in that Big 7 conference.
Tip my cap, James Dotson doing a great job, as he always does, filling in for Chris Harlan here on this week 8 edition of the Halftime Show on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
And welcome back, LCSportsNet.com, Barbara Elcap. Good, good through, guys. Oh, good. We are. But anyway, we're at halftime, and we have a tradition that we do here in every press box in honor of the late Mark Schoss. Myself and Jay, we buy 50-50 tickets in honor of Mark every broadcast because Mark and I would split the 50-50 every week. One week he'd buy $5 and I would buy another $5, but we never hit. So in honor of Mark Schoss, because we did this every time we didn't hit, we do the Mark Schoss toss. We lose the 50-50. 1, 2, 3 over the shoulder. Thank you, Mr. Mark Schoss, the late Mark Schoss. Been a fun first half, Jay, with Ellwood City trailing 13-7 here in the first half.
Like you said, a lot of people were very, very surprised to see that score at the end of the first half. Ellwood City played a very, very good defensive first half. They need a little bit more offense and see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, now we talked a little bit during the halftime show. You expect Neshannock possibly to maybe open things up a little bit here in the second half.
I would think Mr. Huff's going to start passing the ball because a couple times he did throw it. He had guys open. In fact, the first play of the game, he had a man wide open right through his hands, which would have been about a 60-yard touchdown pass. And for Johnny Huff, we mentioned before we went on the air, he is trying to get to that 1,000 club this year here on senior night. He needed 197 yards passing. He has 67 yards passing here in the first. That doesn't even seem like he has that much. Well, he had a couple of them passing runs. They went about 20 yards. That's why he has so much.
Remember, at the end of this game, we will have our play of the game, sponsored by Melee Chiropractic. They're currently hiring. They're looking for dedicated, energetic staff to work as therapy technicians, chiropractic assistants, and front desk positions. Anyone age 16 or older can apply. No experience necessary. Just drop off a resume to their office or send to meleechiro@gmail.com, and we will have our player of the game later on, sponsored by the Lawrence County Community Action Plan, LCAP. Their lead hazard control grant, families with children under the age of 6 receive a home inspection to reduce the risk of lead-based paint poisoning. That's LCAP. I want to thank them. And for anybody who wants to sponsor the Mark Schoss toss here that we do every week, please get a hold of Mr. James Dotson. And, that was on camera. Yes, sir. You can go from there. Everything is archived here at Lawrence County Sports Network. So go back, take a look, take a listen, and we will go from there. So so Jay, we got it. The 13-7 for Neshannock. Keys to the second half here. What do you think Ellwood City needs to get done here to get back in this ball game?
Ellwood City's going to have to get a little bit more offense going. They did run 30 plays in the first half, which surprised me because Neshannock only ran 31 unofficially. And it started out was 3 and a punt, 3 and a punt, 3 and a punt. Then they started getting a few first downs.
And how about for Neshannock? I mean, we already talked about opening that offensive up, but who do you need to go to here in the second half?
Well, Nelly, after he fumbled the ball, he didn't get too many carries, so we'll see if he starts out the second half holding on to the ball a bit better. And I still think Mr. Huff decides he wants to start passing. I think he gets some yards that way.
And Ellwood City with the kick. Can be fielded by Neshannock about the 24-yard line. Picked up there by DeLillo. Brings up the ball up to the 34-yard line. So good. And we have a flag on the play right off the bat here to start the second half.
There was only 2 flags in the whole first half in the first play. You get a flag already. I believe it might be on the hit.
It's back at the 40-yard line.
That's where the tackle was made, so I'm wondering if it's a little extra on when he looked like he led head first, but we'll see.
Mr. Referee comes out. Looks like it's going to go against Neshannock. It'll be a holding call.
Okay, I was wrong.
Every once in a while. Not often, though.
Thank you, Lee.
You're welcome. Tim Linkenheimer, our referee tonight. So that'd be 1st and 10 for Neshannock. from the 25-yard line. So let's see if the procrastinator, Mr. J. Moon, is going to be right here and see if Johnny Huff. Of course, the first play of the game, they did go deep. So let's see how they come out. They're going to give it to Ionelli.
Nope.
They're actually going to fake the reverse here. The DeLotto coming around 35, 40, 45. Up midfield down to the 46-yard line in Ellwood City. First down.
A beautiful block by Cabales to keep so he can spring him loose down the sidelines.
Yeah, that block being brought to you by the Doran Concrete Foundation. Doran Concrete, don't just let anybody lay the foundation for your business. Visit doranconcrete.com for your free estimate today.
A lot of times with a block like that, you hold. He didn't do it.
And DeLolla's going to go right side now, trying to get the corner, and does up to 40. Actually, not much there. The 43-yard line. Brought down hard on the far side. I believe that was Declan Gray. Actually, that was our mysterious number 39.
Which I believe is Mr. Declan O'Brien, I believe. Right.
Second down to 8. Neshannock goes up the middle and get about 3 or 4 yards. Brought down by Brighton Mariocker, the first team all linebacker.
You said his name very many times, Knightley.
He's the senior, 6'1", 200. Bring up third down in about 5 for Neshannock. They lead 13-7, just underway here second half. Neshannock already clinched the playoff spot. Fake to Ionelli. They give it to Ionelli, and he's not going to get there. Cannot turn the corner. Great pressure there, brought down on the far side by Luciano Gagrick.
He was hitting the backfield to slow him down, I believe, by number 13. Docchio, that's right.
Caden Docchio, fourth down. The Neshannock will go for it from the 39-yard line of Ellwood City on 4th and 3. Not hesitating at all. Huff fakes the handoff, rolling left. He's under pressure. Throws man open, complete. That's DeLillo down to the 24-yard line, first down. What a play there by Johnny Huff.
I'll tell you what, he rolled out, and I didn't think he was going to get that ball off.
So give 15 more yards to Johnny Huff. First down from the Neshannock. That's a tough throw, too, Jay, for a quarterback. You're rolling left and trying to throw right. Put a lot of mustard in that throw. Good throw.
Didn't really have to throw too much because he was pretty much wide open. The tackle was by Dante Pierce.
So Neshannock first down and 10 for the 24-yard line of Ellwood City. Fake to Billick. Huff's going to keep it. We have a holding call coming as Huff is tackled for about a 1-yard gain, but I think that's coming back.
And when you see the shirt stretching, Lee, that's usually a hold.
And when you don't hear the fans screaming about it, you know it's a hold on Neshannock. Referees are still going to talk about it. It was actually a chop block, it looks like. Let's say a block below. Yeah. So that might be a 15-yarder.
That's what it was, Lee. We both thought it was going to be a hold.
You can call ahead and reserve your seat after the game at the Crane Room. Place an order for takeout, curbside pickup, dinner, homemade desserts, even a crowler to go. Call. You place your order at 724-656-1553, 656-1553 at the Crane Room. First down and 25 now for the 38-yard line. Huff, fake handoff, throw to the right side, complete. That's DeLillo. Short gain down to the 32-yard line. Gain of about 6. Not bad for first down.
No. Anything over 4 is good.
Take it down to the 32-yard line.
Of course, it's 2nd and 18, Lee.
Trip receivers to the left for Huff. He fakes the handoff, looking right, going deep, and just in and out of the hands of Braden Huff. Hope we have a flag on the play. I think we might get a defensive holding call on the far side because Huff would have been there. If you're going to take a penalty, why not there?
Well, Huff broke free, and like I said, even though he slowed him down, he still almost made that catch.
Yeah, Declan Gray, I think, held him up. I said that's a great penalty if he did. Because it's
against Neshannock again.
Nope. Holding on Ellwood City.
Okay.
I think it's got one on Declan Gray. Holding from the line of scrimmage. They'll go 10 yards. Not an automatic first down as it is in the NFL. So they're going to bring up 2nd and 8.
18, Lee.
8. Scoreboard's wrong. Never believe a scoreboard.
Oh, now it just changed.
Now it's right.
Okay.
Huff, handoff to Billick. Gets down to about the 20-yard line. 2 tough yards down there for Billick. Bring up 3rd and about 6 as Neshannock's entering the red zone. Spirit Sales can help raise big money for your organization. Fill out a form, and the Red Zone does the rest. Visit them online at theredzonesports.com and see how your group can score big at the Red Zone. 3rd down and 6, 20-yard line. And we're going to get a Ponce's Insurance timeout taken by Ellwood City. And we'll just keep it right here. Ponce's Insurance, you can visit poncesinsurance.com. You can request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. You can get the best rates and custom service by calling a local agent of Ponce's Insurance. You can call Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. poncesinsurance.com. Love the life you live, worry-free. We're down to 8:22 to go here, 3rd quarter. 13-7, Neshannock leads the Ellwood City Wolverines. And again, tomorrow on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP, lcsports.com. Mohawk Warriors, the number 7 seed, against the Charleroi Cougars in soccer action. We're going to be right back here at Neshannock at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, right here at Neshannock High School. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, stay tuned to Lawrence County Sports Network. Hopefully we will get some of these volleyball matches on the air on Tuesday. Union will be playing on Tuesday. Laurel and Neshannock and Shenango all play on Wednesday next week. Site and time to be determined. We know Union plays at Seneca Valley on Tuesday, but stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get some of those volleyball matches on the air on Tuesday and Wednesday. 3rd down and 6 for Neshannock. Huff underneath the shotgun. Rolling left again, looking to throw. He throws and it's almost intercepted by Dante Pierce. Stepped in front of the intended receiver and Luciano DeLillo.
That was a very dangerous pass. Good thing Pierce didn't intercept that.
So 4th down, it'd be a 37-yard field goal. Let's see if Coach Masako's even thinking about it, and no, he's not.
No, Mr. Huff's still in the game.
It's a 4th down and 6 for the 20-yard line. They will go for it. And Ellwood City jumps offside, or were they drawn off?
Looks like they were offsides.
In my opinion, they were. That 3 guys jumped. Now it's going to be 4th and 1, and that's going to be a whole change of scenery now. You go from the passing formation to bring in the big 5'9", 180-pound running back in Matthew Ionelli.
Makes a difference in how many yards you have to get.
So it brings down 4th and 1 now. Tight formation. Huff, handoff to Ionelli, and he's going to pull and get that first down. Boy, that's a costly penalty for Ellwood City.
Tell you what, you hate doing that. You know, you had them where you wanted them at. And it got the first down now.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty there. So see if Neshannock can take advantage of that and really make it hurt. They're leading 13-7 with 8:12 to go here. 3rd quarter. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Huff gets the play call. Billick to his left as your running back. Huff gets the snap. It's a high one, be able to complete it, but I get a flag on the play and a false start by Neshannock. They'll give the 5 back, but there get the first down, which is the good key.
You don't want to do that down in the red zone like that.
I want to thank the Cunningham Funeral for sponsoring tonight's game. To learn more about their services and pre-planning, visit their website, www.cunninghamfh.com, or follow them on Facebook. 1st down and 15 for the 18-yard line now for Neshannock. Clock running. Huff back to pass. A little swing pass to DeLillo. Cuts around a man. 15-10. 5. DeLillo will get into the end zone. Touchdown. What a play by Luciano DeLillo. He faked the man right out of his shoes.
I'll tell you what, he did. he made that little juke move. And the guy went one way and he went the other way.
So Neshannock, a big touchdown there. Opening drive, 15-yard pass. 19-7, let's see if they go for two. No, they will go for the true extra point. DeVivo puts it up and in and through. 20-7 Neshannock, 7:49 to go here in third quarter. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST. Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates, or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915. And welcome back to Neshannock High School, your Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary.
9-play drive, about 4 minutes off the clock, with a beautiful pass from Huff to DeLillo for the touchdown.
20-7 Neshannock, 7:49 to go here third quarter. Kickoff down to the 18-yard line. Palmer McCain will pick it up and get knocked down about the 25-yard line. Ellwood City will take over, first down and 10. You know, looking at that commercial with Joseph's Marketplace, Jay, I see why your wife wants to go there. Those cookies and everything, they look fantastic.
Well, you said you've been there before.
Yeah, I've been there once or twice. I had the cookies once, and I had a cannoli, brought cannolis for the gang last year. So nice place. We might have to go there tomorrow before our soccer game.
That sounds good to me.
I think it's a plan. So Joseph's Marketplace, we'll see you tomorrow morning, somewhere maybe 11:30 or so.
I think I can handle it, Lee.
I know you can. Handoff straight up the gut for about 2 yards. Don't think that was Palmer McCain. We have an injury in the play.
I believe that was a man running. Nope. So.
No, looks like it might be Tristan. Is that number 76, I believe? I think that's Tristan Reynolds. In some big-time pain right now. But not exactly sure, so I don't want to assume anything right now. Unfortunately, he was on the bottom of that pile of that play. So as he's attended to, let's take a break here while he's being attended to. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team and how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for homeowners and businesses in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting and related projects for the winter season. Call Joe today, 724-714-4294, to discuss your next project.
I know, I told you she doesn't. She's like Gwen.
And welcome back. Neshannock High School is the man still getting attended to. People know they're on camera right now, don't they? Luciano DeLillo giving a high five out to everybody right now. He had that 15-yard TD reception. Peyton Weaver there along I like what Peyton he's in every play. Yeah, even though he's in his wheelchair, he's still wheeling down and still a big part of this team. As we still have that man for Ellwood City being attended to laying down on the field right now. Did not come up with a number officially, so I don't really want to speculate on who that might be right now, but we just know he was at the bottom of that pile and the leg got twisted up a little bit. Athletic trainer Barb Kennard here from Neshannock High School going to come over and maybe get some help. And this is a scene we saw, maybe not as bad a few weeks back, in back the second or third game of the season, and Peyton Weaver being attended to with about 2 minutes to go. It's good to see Peyton doing well, not running yet, so, but you hate to see that for a high school athlete, Jay.
Man, I tell you, injuries like that are really tough to watch. And I've had a couple injuries in my life, and it's just so painful, and you feel so bad for somebody, especially at that age, to do such a destruction on his ankle.
Yeah, it looks like the right leg of the young man being attended to right now down on the field here at Neshannock High School. Our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. You can call ahead and reserve your seat after the game. Place an order, takeout, curbside pickup, dinner, homemade desserts. Got a crowler to go. 724-656-1553. Want to thank Michael Kirkwood Jr. for being a sponsor here also in the Lawrence County Sports Network. You can check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. That's castle-realty.com. Yeah, we had a very exciting ball game here, and this sort of brings this game to unfortunately a halt right now with this injury being taken. They're wrapping up that leg right now.
Tell he's in a lot of pain too.
Moving around, which is also a good sign and everything, but they're not taking any chances right now. It looks like they're putting the air cast on that leg right now. Yeah, you can tell he's putting the hands over the face, and not a good thing right now going on. Other action tonight being played, Grove City at Wilmington. We have that game right now on the Lawrence County Sports Network. Ambridge is at Newcastle. Union at Southside Beaver. Shenango at Leechburg. Laurel and Summit Academy tomorrow. And Mohawk and Western Beaver tomorrow in action. Beaver Falls came in with that perfect record, and that was right number 76. That is Tristan Reynolds, the freshman, 6'2", 230-pound, and they're going to help him off the field. Gets a nice round of applause. Yeah, it's a tough to see that. Now for your Ellwood City senior teammate getting helped off the field. Now you got to get mentally focused, ready again to do battle. Yeah, just get them off the field. Take your time, guys. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, next week Neshannock will end with Mohawk. We might have that game on the air next week. If that game means anything, depends on the Mohawk game tomorrow against Western Beaver. Ellwood City's going to end with Riverside. We will have that game here on the Lawrence County Sports Network next week. Ellwood City at Riverside. The big rival down there. Always a big game when Ellwood City and Riverside meet. So we're back to action. 2nd down and 8 from the 28-yard line. Smalley, we have a flag on the play already. Pass is complete to Palmer McCain out to the 44-yard line, but I think it's coming back.
Not sure what happened, Lee, but I think somebody might have left a little early.
Flag back at the line of scrimmage. It was thrown immediately as soon as that snap happened. You said earlier, Jay, not a lot of flags. It's been a pretty clean game.
We've had more flags in the second half than we had the whole first half combined, both teams.
So it's a 5-yard penalty on Ellwood City. Bring it back to the 13-yard line. We're down to 7:19 to go here, third quarter. Let's say the end of the game, we will have our Melee Chiropractic play of the game. We're going to have a tough decision in that one. And our LCAP player of the game.
We know the play of the game pretty much, but pretty much.
A lot of game left.
Yep.
And Smiley hands off to Palmer McCain. Finds his way through 25, 30, 35 up to the 37-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Wolverines.
Very nice hard run by Kane.
Again, Palmer McCain, only a sophomore. Along with Smiley, a sophomore. And you mentioned earlier, Jay, only six seniors in his Ellwood City team. Coach Bradley said the numbers are good. You know, got about 45 players on the team this year, which is up. You know, so trying to build a tradition here at Ellwood City. And you can tell the fans are behind him. Look at the side. I failed to mention the packed stands on the far side for Ellwood City. They're following this team too, as Palmer McCain gets about 7 yards off the right side.
This is good football to watch. I mean, they're a young team. They've only have 2 victories this year, but they're playing hard ball. I mean, Neshannock's one of the best teams in the conference. And they're staying right with them right now. I never expected this, Lee. How about you?
Yeah, on paper, you'd think it was not going to be this good of a ball game, but I mean, give Ellwood City credit. I mean, they are playing very tough for sure. So second down and 3, Palmer McCain, inside handoff, about 1 yard, and the popcorn comes flying in with a flag.
It's going to be another.
Might be a hold here. We'll see.
No, I think.
Well, actually, the far linesman. Yeah, I think somebody left early again. Let's see. As they talk about things. I feel like Henry's here. Did I just say that?
I didn't hear it, Lee.
And now it's going to be no flag. Okay.
Okay.
So they wave the submission flag. This one's yellow, though, so. So bring up third and about 3 then from the 44-yard line for Ellwood City as they trail 20-7 here in the third quarter.
I'm not sure why they picked that up.
You got to be 100% sure. So apparently something he told the head referees, like, no, that's not a penalty or whatever it was. Play clock's down to 7. Got to hurry this one up. Smalley, clock down to 4. Gets the snap off and fake handoff. Smalley keeps and try to lunge for that first down, and depends where the spot is. He's going to give it to him.
That was a good fake there, Lee. I thought thought McCain had the ball that time.
Yeah, Christopher Smalley. Well, now we're even. I was fooled earlier. You were fooled there. So we'll see who wins the battle of being fooled.
The fool of the night.
We're not going there either. 48-yard line, first down and 10 for Ellwood City on their own 48, trailing 20-7 with 5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Smalley back to pass, looking, got time, going to throw near far side. In and out of hands and intercepted. Is he in bounds, though? Anthony Bonner is out of bounds. It was deflected high in the air, came down to Bonner, but he was standing out of bounds when he caught the ball.
That was a very poorly thrown ball, but you're a young sophomore quarterback and you make some throws like that.
So second down and 10.
Thrown into double coverage. He'll learn.
Blitz coming. Palmer McCain trying to get the outside. He does. 50-45, gets the first down to the 41-yard line. But a flag again back at the line of scrimmage. Boy, Ellwood City just killing themselves right now with flags.
Had 1 penalty in the first half. This is the 3rd one in the last 4 plays.
Actually, they're looking at the Ellwood City bench. Let's see what the call might be. I'm guessing a hold.
You're right, Lee.
So forget about that first down. Forget about that 11 yards rushing. And make it a 2nd and 20 from your own 38-yard line. And the bad part is the clock will continue to run with 4:43 to go here, third quarter.
A lot of time left in this game,
Yeah.
though.
Got to stop the flags.
Yes.
Smalley, low snap, gets it. He's being pressured, and he's going to be sacked behind the line of scrimmage back at the 30-yard line. In on the bottom, the top of that pile is Mr. Fry.
We're not sure what number he was. He was 64. Now I think he's back to 84. So
Andrew Fry, 6'4", 275-pound lineman. With the sack, bring up third and very long. I'm going to say third and about sheets.
You're right, Lee. A lot of ground to make up now.
And inside handoff to Palmer McCain. He's going to find some room. 40, 50, there he goes. 40, 35, 30, 25. Out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Elijah Palmer McCain.
Boy, he shows jets off that time.
Gets Ellwood City into the red zone. They're voted the best in Lawrence County for uniform supply and silk screening. First down at the 15-yard line for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
How long a run was that, Lee?
From the 38, let's say 35, a 47-yard run for Palmer McCain.
On the 3rd and 28.
An inside handoff again, and Palmer McCain's going to find himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Ellwood City, and they cut the lead to 20-13.
Wow. McCain has shown what he could do.
So just like that, Ellwood City on the 3rd and sheets. About 35, breaks it for 53, gets the first down, and now Kreitzer in for the extra point attempt. To make this a 6-point game. And they do. Neshannock 20, Ellwood City 14, 3:32 to go here, 3rd quarter. You're listening and watching the high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST. When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
And that extra point was brought to you by the Cunningham Funeral Home. To learn more about their services and pre-planning, visit their website, www.cunninghamfh.com, or follow them on Facebook. Kreitzer, actually the kickoff coming. It's Ethan Patterson doing the kicking for Ellwood City.
9 play, 4 minutes off the clock for that beautiful run by McCain.
15 yards, your Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary. And the kickoff will just get out of bounds. Bonner lets it go out, so Neshannock, I'm sure, will take the ball to the 35-yard line with a 20-14 lead. Ellwood City giving Neshannock everything, and I mean everything they can handle here tonight.
We'll see what happens now. They might change their offense a little bit.
Actually, they're going to make Ellwood City re-kick.
Oh.
They're going to pull an Aliquippa.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. So they're going to push him back 5 yards. Make him kick off in the 35. Yeah, I'm surprised too.
They might have seen something in
film
that showed they can get a possible big run back.
Well, the thing is, you get the ball at the 35, and with the short kicks right now, they're moving. If you can see DeLillo and Bonner right now, they're standing only 35 yards away. So let's see if they can kick it over his head. They cannot. So that short kick's going to pay off. Bonner's going to take it at the 31-yard line, get up to 46-yard line. So Neshannock turns out the right move. Gain about 11 yards on that. They get the ball at their own 46-yard line with a 20-14 lead with 3:26 to go here, third quarter. A very good ball game here tonight from Neshannock.
Well, I'd say it's a better game for Ellwood City, truthfully.
So Huff. First down. Fakes it to the Lillo, gets through the middle, 50, 45, 40, down to the 35-yard line, knocked out of bounds, first down. Gain of 19 yards for Johnny Huff.
Tackled by Brighton Mariocker.
Boy, Huff's so good at faking that handoff.
And once he gets open, he goes.
This time he's going to fake it and go long. Man's open, but overthrows him by 3 yards was Luciano DeLillo.
He was wide open again. I'm surprised he didn't hit that.
Yeah, we're trying to look and see the people who've run for 1,000 and passed for 1,000. We thought maybe Antuano did it way back when, but found out he didn't do it, but Ernie Burks did a few years back with the 1,000 Club. As Ionelli bowls his way to about the 30-yard line, bring up about a 3rd and 5. Yeah, Frank Antuano was he was one of the best at that run-pass option. And then Ernie Burks, he rushed for 1,120 yards and passed for 1,124. How about that for an even number? Wow. 3rd down and 5 from the 30-yard line of Ellwood City. Huff faked Ionelli, keep it himself, get the first down, and not much more. Cut around the 5-yard line, touchdown Johnny Huff. 30-yard run by Johnny Huff, Neshannock 26-14. Great answer.
It's exactly what you want to do.
It all starts with the fake handoff to Ionelli.
And Huff put a move on that defensive back. He faked him right off his shoes.
Yeah, right about the 7-8 yard line or so. And Neshannock will not go for 2 again. They'll go for the conventional extra point. Vivo. It's blocked at the line. The extra point no good, so remains 26-14 with 2:17 to go here, third quarter. You're listening to high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
We are a proud 6th-generation, family-owned and operated funeral home located centrally in the Newcastle and Neshannock communities. Our large facility and experienced staff allows us to accommodate any family with personalized services. To learn more about our services and pre-planning, visit our website at www.cunninghamfh.com or follow us on Facebook. Allow our family to help your family.
Doesn't that food look good, Jay?
Yes,
at the concession stand. We got the coffee and selling. We had the Italian ice earlier. But better things at the Joseph Marketplace scoring summary.
That was 4 plays, 54 yards, with Huff going the last 30.
I better not say better things, but just as good as things at the Joseph Marketplace.
Is that a word?
I like the goodest. 15-yard line. The kick down to about the 27-yard lines. Ellwood City take over with 2:11 to go. I like that word. You got to make up a word every once in a while. Goodest.
You do have a way with words.
Yeah.
I have to admit.
I do want to mention a lot of the Ellwood City teammates with the pink socks, pink shirts, and, with the pink here with the breast cancer awareness here in the month of October. And next week is a tradition around the WPIL. They ask every school to possibly wear some type of pink around the WPIL to recognize that. So Ellwood City trailing 26-14, first down and 10. Palmer McCain bowls his way forward for about 4 yards. What a hard-fought game here today between both these schools.
Hart McCain is really running the ball tonight, too.
That's a great crowd on hand for this one.
Like I said, Ellwood City, they're playing better ball, so you have better turnouts. Who wants to come see a team that doesn't play hard?
Quick hitter off to the left side, but well defended. But somehow he breaks the tackle. Then Michael Walters, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds about the 50-yard line. Walters was surrounded by 4 Neshannock defenders, but somehow broke out of that and went down the sideline for the first down.
I cannot believe that. I thought he was done, and all of a sudden, here comes out of the pile.
He gets pushed out about the 49-yard line. First down and 10 for the Ellwood City Wolverines. That was just a poor job of tackling.
Yeah, like you said, very poor job.
So Smalley, first down and 10 for the Wolverines. Palmer McCain through the middle, gets a couple yards, brought down on the play there by David DeFincensis for a short gain of about 3. Bring up 2nd and 7 with just about a minute to go here in the third quarter.
Looks like Anthony Bonner is done for Neshannock for tonight. They're putting a brace on his arm there.
Ew, that's not good.
He come off holding his shoulder there, and they're putting a brace on now.
So Smalley fakes the handoff, and he's going to get it around the right side and get down to about the 43-yard line. It was wide open, but it closed quickly. Bring up third and short. Brought down there by Ponciani.
Looks like about 1 to get the first down, Lee.
And they have to run the play clock at 26, the clock at 27. So they do have to run a play here in this third quarter. Give it to Palmer McCain. He's been outstanding so far. Third and short. And they do, but Neshannock all over it. 3-yard loss in the play. Down the bottom of the pile is Andrew Fry. And that's going to do it for the third quarter with the score in Neshannock 26, Ellwood City 14. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter. You're listening and watching high school football here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Businesses you've built or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
And welcome back. Ready for the fourth quarter. I want to thank Medora Bonner Law for sponsoring tonight's game with a local firm with deep ties in the community. Visit MedoraBonnerLaw.com to find out how they can serve you. Ellwood City going to go for it. 4th down and 4 from the Neshannock 45-yard line to start this fourth quarter. They trail by 12. Smalley back, throw up the middle, wide open is Hobel. 30, 25, down to the 26-yard line, Wide open was Aaron Hobel, first down.
That's the same play they won last time, and they went a long ways there. Tackled by Wardman for Neshannock.
Hobel was wide open, right over the middle. Ellwood City keeping this game close. First down and 10 at the 27-yard line in Neshannock.
Exact play they ran last time when he scored a touchdown.
Fumble in the play, and Smiley's going to have to fall down on it, and 5-yard loss. Faked the handoff to Palmer McCain, but then dropped the ball, and he did the wise thing that sometimes a sophomore won't do. He just fell on the ball. Great play there, even though you lose 5 yards.
It's better than trying to pick it up and fumbling it and going the other way, which happens a lot. Like you said, a sophomore, very smart move for a sophomore.
So bring up 2nd and 15. And we're going to get a Parsons Insurance timeout taken by Neshannock. You can call Agent Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. Again, tomorrow on the LC Sports Network, we will have the Mohawk Warriors and the Charleroi Cougars in first-round WPIL soccer action right back here from the Neshannock High School. So the good thing, Jay, is we come right back here, same spots tomorrow. Of course, you'll be running a camera tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll have Bobby Orkowitz up here tomorrow, but we get to keep all our equipment right here and just walk out the door tonight, which is a good thing. We want to thank everybody here at Neshannock High School for taking great care of us. And I don't know where Bobby Burks is tonight. He was supposed to be here, but does not show again. So I don't know. He gets the night off. How's he do that, Vidge? We love you, Bobby. Is it a timeout being done? Smalley back in that shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff. He's being pressured, and he's going to be sacked. It does get back to the line of scrimmage. Fry in and on tackle again.
Lucky there wasn't a hold now. I saw some shirts stretching, but they never called anything.
So they're going to bring up 3rd down and 15.
Fry broke free, and the guy took a grab at him, missed him. Luckily, Smalley wasn't tackled for worse loss.
Definitely going to be 4-down territory if it was the last place. So,
oh, it has to be.
You don't have to get 15 yards. I mean, you can get half or at least get something manageable for 4th down. 3rd down and 15 for Smalley. Trips to his right. Hand off to Palmer McCain. This time, Neshannock is not fold. Fry right in the middle of that. No gain, maybe a loss. Now they're going to get him back to the line of scrimmage. Might work once, not going to work the second time.
Mr. Fry was all over that one.
They gave him a 1-yard gain, so 4th down and 14.
Down 12, you have to go for it.
Now let's see if Aaron Hobel play comes back in. That's worked twice.
Yep.
Can they work it again?
Let's see if he's even in the game.
Oh, yeah, he just came in with the play.
Okay.
Again, 6'5", 230 is Hobel.
See if Neshannock learned something.
They're going to send 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Palmer McCain stands to his right as Smalley's in shotgun. Back to pass. Swing pass to Palmer McCain, and it's intercepted. That's Billick, 40, 35, down to the 30-yard line. The Medore Bonner turnover. Jackson Billick. 1st down to Neshannock at the Ellwood City 30.
He jumped that route, and he was gone down the sidelines. Just luckily get caught.
Yeah, had the one-on-one coverage, but you said, read the eyes of Smalley there. Just jumped right in front of it. Great play by Billick. So the Medore Bonner Law turnover puts Neshannock in business 1st and 10 from the Ellwood City 30 with 9:19 to go here, 3rd quarter. And Neshannock leading 26-14. Huff with the fake handoff, breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, gets down to 20, cuts him, makes another man miss down to the 16-yard line. 1st down, Neshannock.
I wonder how many yards he has rushing tonight. I think he has well over 100, Lee.
Yeah, he's about 100 passing. So not going to get that 100, or that 197 passing probably, but I don't think he cares. I think he cares just a victory right now is all he wants.
That's right.
And Huff will go 15 yards. Touchdown, Johnny Huff. Wildcat formation that time. He knows the quarterback, just a direct handoff, and he goes in untouched for the 16-yard touchdown.
2 plays and 16 yards, or 30 yards, with about not less than 30 seconds off the clock.
So our Cunningham Funeral extra point is up, and did it make it through? It does not, so they missed their 3rd extra point of the night. So Neshannock 32, Ellwood City 14 will take a break. You're listening and watching the high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
And welcome back to Neshannock High School. 32-14, 8:50 to go. Neshannock with the lead. Starting to pull away. It was 13-7 at halftime. Vivo with the high kickoff. Can be taken by Pierce at the 20-yard line. Gets up to the 30, brought down about the 33-yard line. So Ellwood City will take over there, trailing by 18. They're going to have to open things up a little bit.
Last couple passes Smiley's thrown, though. One was intercepted, the other was almost intercepted. He's going to be a little more careful.
Yeah, one thing you're noticing a little bit from Christopher Smiley, seems to be really focused in on one receiver, not, you know.
These defensive backs for Neshannock, they played enough football, they just watch his eyes and they know where it's going.
So see if the Wolverines can answer that touchdown. Palmer McCain will get the handoff, get up to about the 38-yard line for about 6 yards as he goes off the right side. Neshannock will take that the rest of the night. Let that clock run.
That's right. Like you said, they're going to have to open up a little bit because it's getting a little bit out of hand here. 18-point lead.
We'll have our Maley Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game at the end of this game. Got some tough choices here tonight. Smalley hands off to Palmer McCain, who trying to get the first down, but he's stopped at the 40-yard line. Down on the bottom of that pile for Neshannock was Jackson Mazzacco, the 6-foot junior, 215-pound defensive lineman. Bring up third and about 2 now for Ellwood City. Again, Ellwood City, if they lose tonight, they're going to be not qualifying for the playoffs here tonight, or this year. They will end with Riverside, but that's a big, big game down there.
Very rival game.
Oh my gosh, big time.
Well,
and somebody jumped. It looks like Neshannock jumped. Give Ellwood City a first down.
Looks like Jackson Mazzacco.
Speaking of Ellwood City and Riverside, when I umpired Little League softball at 10-year-old tournaments and 12-year-old tournaments down there, when Ellwood City and Riverside played, it was intense, let's just put it that way, at the 12-year-old level. So you can imagine at the 12-year-old level what it is at the high school level for Ellwood City and Riverside. Always a fun time down there. A very good restaurant down there, too, in the castle down there.
Okay. Well, if it's a good restaurant, I'm sure you'd know it, Lee.
Yeah. Smalley completes the pass off to the right side to Michael Walters, gets pushed out of bounds, but they say he stayed in bounds with the forward progress, about a 7-yard gain. Brings up second and about 3. Clock down to 6:44. It doesn't look like Smalley has the consistency to go deep. But very good with the short passes. That's 2nd and 3. The Palmer McCain gets the first down and then more. 35-30, pushed out of bounds. About the 27-yard line, Palmer McCain got to be over 100. First down for Ellwood City. Not out of this one yet with 6:25 to go. And we're going to get Neshannock Collie timeout again. So Coach Mazzacco not happy with something. They get the Pontius Insurance timeout. Want to make sure you check out all the images tonight on Something for Your Wall Photography. And select images of tonight's game will be available on their website, on Twitter and Instagram, courtesy of Something for Your Wall Photography. Check out all her great captured moments on Facebook. Search Something for Your Wall. And again, want to thank the Crane Room with all the out-of-town scoreboards going on. All the games going on WPIL. And for at the end of this game, I said our player of the game and play of the game later on here tonight. Said next week the Neshannock season will end at Mohawk. Stay tuned. Might have that game on the air. We'll make that decision after to find out what Mohawk does tomorrow against Western Beaver. Well, what a great day for high school football tomorrow, huh?
Oh, it's going to be probably in the mid-60s. Beautiful afternoon for football.
So Ellwood City, first down and 10 from the Neshannock 28 with 6:25 to go here. As Palmer McCain hit behind the line of scrimmage, still stands at his feet and somehow gains a couple yards. Does Palmer McCain?
I tell you what, he is an impressive runner for a sophomore.
And you would think only get better.
Oh, yeah. Experience is the best teacher at this level.
The clock continues to run, though, for Neshannock. Nice drive, though, here for Ellwood City.
They're definitely trying to move the ball.
I think Coach Bradley's going to be very happy with the effort from these Wolverines here tonight. Even though it is 32-14, it sounds like, hey, not a close game. It's been a close game.
Until this last couple touchdowns, it has been.
Smalley, Palmer McCain through the middle, gets the first down and more, 15-10 down to the 7-yard line. Elijah, Palmer, McCain into the red zone.
I wonder how many yards he has, Lee.
They are voted the best in Lawrence County for the uniform supply and silk screening. Visit Red Zone. Down on Wilmington Road. First down and goal for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Palmer McCain through the middle, gonna dance his way into the end zone. Elijah Palmer McCain with 5:06 to go, cuts the lead to 32-20.
8-yard touchdown run.
That's his second of the night. Ellwood City will come on for the Cunningham Funeral extra point. And that's Caitlin Kreitzer. And it's a low line drive, but it's find its way through the uprights. Her third one of the night, cuts the lead to 11. 32-21, 5:06 to go. Neshannock with the lead. We'll be back after the 60. You're listening and watching high school football here at the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST.
Tune in on your way home from the game to the WPIAL Scoreboard Show, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Don Rebel. Join me in a cast of thousands for all the scores with recaps from the top games. Plus, we highlight the night on the Trib Live Roundtable. That's the WPIAL Scoreboard Show after the game on Friday nights on the Trib Live High School Sports Network and at tribhssn.triblive.com.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
And welcome back to Neshannock. The kickoff going to be taken by DeLillo at the 22-yard line. Up to the 30. Was going left, now going to try to reverse his field, and that's usually trouble, and it sure is, as he backed down at the 22-yard line. A lot of good decision there by Luciano DeLillo. Now time for our Joseph Marketplace drive summary.
67 yards in 8 plays with finished off by an 8-yard run by Mr. McCain.
Yeah, Elijah Palmer McCain having himself a night. So Neshannock's lead cut down to 11 with 4:55 to go. They have first down and 10 from the 22-yard line from Ellwood City.
Ellwood City's going to have to make a stop
from
here.
their own 22, excuse me.
Ellwood City's going to have to make a couple stops here.
And they only have one timeout. The handoffs. Breaking through his eye, and Nilly breaks a couple tackles up to the 31-yard line. Gain of about 9. So a couple of those, couple of those timeouts might have went to Ellwood City when we thought went to Neshannock, Jay, because Neshannock's got 2 timeouts and Ellwood has 1. No need for Neshannock to hurry now. You have an 11-point lead. You let that play clock run. But they're not. They're going to snap it again. Nilly will get the first down. Breaks outside, 35-40, 45-50, 45 down to the 40-yard line. First down for Mr. Matthew Iannelli, the senior. He's played a nice game tonight, too. Been a real workhorse.
He always is. Very, very hard runner. He's another north to south runner.
Clock down to 4:14 to go. Ball at the 40-yard line. Fake to Iannelli. Huff's going to take it and fall forward to about the 39-yard line. A good gain. 35-yard line. A gain of about 5. Bring up 2nd and 5. And no need for Neshannock to be in a hurry right now. You have an 11-point lead with just under 4 minutes to go here in the game.
They keep, they keep moving the ball.
And Huff's just going to take it and run right. Going to get pushed out of bounds about the 32-yard line. Be short of the first down by a couple yards. Knocked out of bounds by Pierce. And bring back Iannelli again. Bring back Fry. The short yardage formation.
When you're 275 pounds, run behind them.
And Iannelli will. He's going to break to the outside. He's got room, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. And he will get there, 33 yards. Matthew Iannelli, touchdown to Neshannock. $33 yards, Matthew Iannelli. So Neshannock will go for 2. Iannelli fakes the Iannelli. Huff will try to get it in the end zone, and he does. 2-point conversion, Neshannock makes the score, Neshannock 40, and Ellwood City 21 with 3:21 to go. We will take a break. You're listening to high school football and watching high school football here at Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP and the Lawrence County Sports Network and AM Radio W1200 WKST.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
And welcome back, our Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary, Jay.
That was a 78-yard drive, capped off by a 33-yard run by Mr. Iannelli.
And a 2-point extra point sponsored by the Cunningham Funeral Home.
That was by Mr. Huff.
Providing compassion and guidance during one of your most difficult times. Allow their family to help your family. As the kickoff comes down to about the 20-yard line for Ellwood City as they field it. That's Pierce going to get hit about the 35-yard line. I want to thank Doran Concrete for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Also, they have over 30 years of experience. Doran Concrete is the team of contractors you want laying down the blocks for your home or office job.
Looks like Mr. Biondi helped with Jax Biondi helped with the tackle there.
Down to 3:13 to go here in this one. 40-21 Neshannock. Ellwood City just won't go away.
They kept it close for a long time. I think the experience and the running attack of Neshannock finally caught up with them.
And we have a new running back in there. Actually, Dante Pierce taking, I think, his first or second carry of the night. Gains about 6 or 7 yards there, bring up 2nd and 4. The clock continues to roll with under 3 minutes to go. Trying to see if Palmer McCain might be done for the night.
As hard as he ran, I think he deserves the rest of the night off.
And the Neshannock did jump, but not off sides. And they're going to give the ball back to Pierce. And Pierce will fall forward and get the first down with 2:32 to go in the game. Trying to see if I see Palmer McGain on the sideline at all.
I think I see him in the back, just walking around.
He's had a heck of a night. Unfortunately, the Wolverines trail 40-21.
With only 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game.
And 1 timeout, so looks like Neshannock will improve to 8-1 on the year. Still alive for a conference title. Smalley looking left side. That ball is going to be in and out of the hands and dropped. Good defense there on the far side by Cabellas.
Ball was underthrown again. Like you said, Smalley does good with the short passes, but longer passes just doesn't seem to have the oomph right now.
In and out of the hands of Michael Walters. Bring up 2nd down, so Neshannock again still in line for that conference title possibly. They get to defeat Mohawk next week. Smalley back to pass, and he's going to be brought down, sacked. Back in the backfield of Aiden Schaefer with a sack. Bring up 3rd down. And long. And the clock continues to run with 1:35 to go. Defensive line's done a pretty good job tonight, putting pressure on Smalley tonight, Jay.
Yes, they have. Like I said, I think they're just getting tired. You know, Ellwood's been on the field quite a bit, and most of their players play both offense and defensive line, so get worn out after a while.
Smalley inside handoff to Pierce, and nice shoestring tackle to shorten the gain by Neshannock, bring up 4th down and about 12. Didn't see who was the bottom of that pile for Neshannock.
I didn't either, Lee.
The clock under a minute. Senior night will be a success here at Neshannock. So they will win their home game, last home game. Possibly one more, depending on how the seedings of the WPL playoffs go. We're down to 4th and 12 for Ellwood City Wolverines. Smalley, handoff to Pierce, and he's not going to get there. He'll be brought down about the 48-yard line with 21 seconds to go. And we'll have the Medore Bonner turnover downs. We have a flexible appointment hours. Medore Bonner Law has a team of experienced lawyers and staff always ready to help. MedoreBonnerLaw.com. So we're going to have some decisions to make for our LCAP player of the game and our Melee Chiropractic play of the game. We have one more play in this one. to figure that out. We'll take a poll here in our press box and decide who that might be.
I think you're going to have a knee here, Lee, just to end the game, which is a very smart move.
Yep, and there's the knee. So final score, Neshannock 40, Ellwood City 21. A great effort by the Ellwood City Wolverines, but it's going to come up short. So we'll be back with our Tri-Rivers Principal Association post-game show. You're listening and watching the high school football here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and News Radio AM 1200 WKST. When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV Preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
DNR Lawn Care can take care of all of your landscaping and grass cutting needs. They are fully insured, accept just about any payment method, and have nearly 20 years of experience in the lawn maintenance business. Call DNR Lawn Care today to schedule an estimate or send them a message on Facebook. DNR Lawn Care. Have your lawn done right.
And one last time, welcome back to Neshannock High School here in the Lawrence County Sports Network and AM Radio 1200 WKST. Final score: Neshannock defeats Ellwood City 40-21. Our Joseph's Marketplace scoring summary. Mr. Johnny Huff got Neshannock on the board with just 2:49 to go here in the first period with a 6-yard run. Aaron Hobel tied it up with a 15-yard TD pass from Mr. Smiley, making it 7-7. Then Braden Huff with a 16-yard TD pass from Johnny Huff to Braden Huff. 16-yard pass. It was 13-7 in the halftime, and then right after halftime with 7:49 to go in the third quarter, Luciano DeLillo with a 15-yard TD reception, making it 20-7. But then Ellwood City strikes right back on the sophomore Elijah Palmer McCain, cut the lead to 20-14. Neshannock and Johnny Huff would have a 25-yard TD run, making it 26-14. The extra points weren't good. You think, okay, they're going to pull away. Well, guess what? It made it 32-14 with the run with another 16-yard run. But then here comes Palmer McCain again with an 8-yard run, cut the lead again. But then the final INLE final score 40-21 for the Neshannock Lancers. Fun game, Jay. I mean, it was. You look at 40-21, you're going to think, okay, blowout, forget about it. But 13-7 halftime.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, Coach Bradley had this team ready to play here tonight.
I thought it was going to be a blowout myself, and I'll give Ellwood City a lot of credit. They played very, very hard, and they played a good defensive game. I think they actually were getting a little bit tired and worn out in the second half. Neshannock just kept pounding the ball, and they just, towards the end, just couldn't stop them.
You talk about the running back from Homer McCain for Ellwood City.
I'll tell you what, he had to have well over 100 yards and probably 25 rushes. And when he hit a hole, he hit it hard, and you had a hard time bringing him down. It took more than one tackle to bring him down almost every time he ran the ball.
Johnny Huff does what Johnny Huff does. Four more touchdowns tonight.
How many touchdowns is that for the year for him?
I believe it's 19, if I'm not mistaken, off the top of my head right now. But he's played well. But that's not where we're going with our LCAP player or player of the game tonight. We're going to go another direction with a man that was a workhorse tonight, Mr. Matthew Ionelli.
Matthew Ionelli, he's another very hard runner, 180 pounds. He hits a hole and he hits hard, and then he tapped it off of that 30-yard run he had. The final score of the game.
So Lawrence County Community Action Partnership's proud to present the player of the game, the Matthew Ionelli and the Neshannock Lancers, LCAP, and the Lawrence County SportsNet. They're proud to honor Matthew for tonight's player of the game. He will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named the player of the game. To view the full list of this year's players of the games, go online, lcsportsnet.com. Click on player of the game. Congratulations to Matthew Ionelli for being named tonight's LCAP player of the game. LCAP, they're changing lives. And now for our Maley Chiropractic play of the game, Mr. Aaron Hobel.
I'll tell you what.
Talk a little bit about that play he made to tie this game up at 7.
Mr. Hobel, he broke 3 in the middle of the field there, and he ran a defender over. I did not catch the number. All I see was a guy flying through the air as he went in for the touchdown.
Yeah, about the 15-yard line, and there was no one to stop him. But the big man is our Maley Chiropractic play of the game to Aaron Hobel of the Ellwood City Wolverines. He will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's play of the game. Video of tonight's play of the game may also be featured on the Trib Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Maley Chiropractic play of the game and the full list of the season's top plays, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on play of the game. Congratulations to Aaron Hobel for tonight's Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. One more week to go, Jay. Neshannock's still not out of the championship or the conference championship. Unfortunately, Ellwood City not qualifying for the playoffs. But we got one more week to go. We will have definitely 2 broadcasts: Shenango at Laurel next week, and we will have Ellwood City and Riverside. Possibly, depending on what happens tomorrow between Mohawk and Western Beaver, we might have Neshannock back on the air next week. Stay tuned to the Lawrence County Sports Network, and you will find out what games will be broadcast. But final thoughts here, Jay.
I'll tell you what, it was a very, very good game. I was impressed with both teams. The first half, there was hardly any penalties. Second half, there was a little bit worse play. They had quite a few penalties in the second half. I think Neshannock had at least 5 penalties. And Mohawk, Ellwood City, they had 4 penalties in the second half. So I think I said both teams were getting a little tired and getting a little sloppy.
Bright future for Ellwood City, though.
Oh, very bright future.
Yeah, Neshannock now goes to 8-1. Ellwood City drops to 2-7. So the Lancers with 8-1 try to get that 9th victory next week. So that's going to do it here from the Neshannock High School. I want to thank tonight's sponsors: Maley Chiropractic, Luxembourg Garbutt, Kelly and George, the Red Zone, Art Cunningham Funeral Home, Adore Bonner Law, the Ponch's Insurance, the Crane Room Grill, the Penhaya Bottled Water, Joseph's Marketplace, Dorn Concrete, Michael Kirkwood Jr. and Castle Realty, DNR Lawn Care, Hatch Early Learning Center, the Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, Something for Your Wall Photography, the Tri-Rivers Principal Association, and the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Final score again, Neshannock 40, Ellwood 21. Thanks for everyone here at Neshannock High School for taking great care. Thanks for my partner, Mr. J. Moan. My name's Lee Moan. Final score again, 40-21 Neshannock. You've been listening and watching high school football here at the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP and AM Radio 1200 WKST. Have a great night, everybody.